everybody? It's your boy MacMaal back with another reaction. Make sure y'all smash the sub. And remember, it don't cost you nothing to push a button. Yo, YouTube and Facebook, what it do? It's your boy MacMaal back with another live. Sorry I'm late, I'm an hour off schedule, man. I had to bless my boy Red Pill Crip. I've been on his podcast for the last couple of hours, so I apologize for being late today. But nevertheless, we are here. Make sure you hit the sub, like, and comment. Remember, it don't cost you nothing to push a button, and it's always a treat when real players meet. What it do, panel?
Hey, man, we out here, man. We out here.
Gosh dang it.
How y'all feeling today, man? Is y'all generated and hydrated?
I am, look.
Or is your fried died and laid to the side?
You know it's finna get raw when you see the straw. Your main man, Red Pill Crib. Shout out to my big bro. Thank you for coming on the show. Bar, Phoebe, I got y'all next.
What's up? You Dot. I appreciate you for tuning in, man. You're always tuning in. I appreciate it, my boy. Thank you so much for tuning in. I will say this, ladies and gentlemen, we have to refrain from doing a lot of swearing because my live yesterday got flagged. So we gotta hold it down on the swearing because YouTube is on my ass right now. You know, they try to treat me like Charleston White.
Hey, YouTube on the cuss patrol right now, man. Ugh.
Yeah, goddamn it.
PG.
Yeah, so goddamn it.
You can't like bleep it out. You couldn't, or was it just entirely too much work behind that?
You can't bleep nothing out that's live, baby. We live. It's not pre-recorded. Yeah, once you get on, it's edged in stone.
Yeah, we don't do no dry runs or nothing around here, man. You know, we jump right in. You know, you can't dip your toe in the pool right here.
Hey, Mac, when you do your StreamYard, this is your page, right?
Yeah.
It's not live on Facebook right now.
Oh no, hold on. Which one you looking at? Let me see what you're looking at. That's not the shot.
Yeah.
Yeah, I switched it to Duce Davis. I'm live on Duce Davis. I'm looking at it right now.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm live on Duce Davis page right now.
Get over there.
Yep, live on Duce Davis page. So yeah, man, everybody straight today. You know, y'all already know what it is, man. Go and introduce yourself, and we're gonna jump right into the Chicago news for today. I know we normally talk about relationship issues and men and women, but I wanted to switch it up today because there's been a lot of shit going on in Chicago, and I want to talk about it. You did.
Well, I'm Phoebe, just Phoebe, Coco Cherry 69 on Instagram. Good evening.
Yo, I'm at Big Var, man. Big Var here to talk that real stuff.
Let's get it.
Red Pill said his already.
Yeah, I already did it. I ain't want to do it again. I look thirsty.
You did. Welcome to the channel, everybody. You know it's always a treat when players meet. Your host, MacMaal, and I'm feeling good. Just got rid of my child. I'm childless right now. I'm having me a drink, and I done rolled up, and I'm ready to get into some shit. You did.
Let's get it.
Hit it.
Okay, man. First reel, I'm gonna play the first reel, and we're gonna talk about bike night. Was interesting last night. Okay, so let me play this clip. So what we have, to put y'all up on game, if y'all watching and y'all not from Chicago, there's an event called Bike Night. I got another clip that I'm gonna play. That was the women, but I have another clip where they had jumped on a dude that was there and they fucked him up pretty bad. You
Oh
know,
man.
I don't know what's the guidelines gonna be, but I'm gonna go and play it and leave.
Lord Jesus, somebody got the chair. Oh my God. They gonna kill me now. This is insane. Oh my God.
Okay. I stole it off somebody's page. I'm glad they let me upload it. But so bike night is something I would guess. I haven't been there yet, but I'm guessing it's for a more mature audience, if you will. It seemed like it's more older people out there that hang out and shit like that. And what they did was they put up they put out a space where everybody that ride bikes and shit can come and show off their bikes. They can have a good time. They can party, have some drinks, chill with some females. And I've never been, only because I knew it was only so long before some shit like that was gonna happen. I'm not real good with big ass crowds and shit, and especially niggas. Um, and so when I see shit like that, I stay as far away from possible as I can. I had a few homies ask me to go. And like I said, that it's a dope event. And I hate that we as people can't go out and have fun without bullshit happening. I'm not aware why they jumped the dude. I heard through the grapevine that he was out there on some drunk shit. And so the people that jumped him, basically, in so many words, I heard that they was trying to keep order. They whooped his ass because he was basically fucking up the event. Don't quote me on that. So if there's anybody that know him or know what exactly happened, I wasn't there. I don't know, but I'm just going off of what I heard. They said he was out there on some drunk clown shit, and so they straightened him out. Um, I really hate this for us because I saw the post earlier that they canceled next Monday.
Yeah.
So it's not gonna be next week until they figure out, what approach they're gonna take to make sure stuff like this don't happen again. What do y'all think about it? Have y'all been yet?
You know what? I have not been, but I have, like, if you ever know about being a part of motorcycle clubs, they do something similar, right? And there's always a peaceful interaction, like it's real order, like you have a good time, right? But it's when the hood folks get involved to some of these other dynamics that they try to integrate, man, and they carry that same mentality that messes up everything. Like bike night is pretty much what bikers do on a regular basis, but they integrate the hood aspect to it. You know what I'm saying? They even do it in the cigar lounges now, man. It's like cigar lounges used to be like real kind of like private clubbish, you know what I'm saying? Like a safe ground.
Uh-huh.
Now you got hood folks coming in here and they act the fool in some of those spots. So I don't know, man. Some of our people need to do better, man. When you hang around different people, man, you gotta switch up your mentality, because you'll never know who you'll meet.
Yeah, I mean, before I'm gonna let Phoebe go. Before she say that, I will say this, right? You can get all the ingredients of a cake and whip it up and be mad that a cake came out the oven. When you mix alcohol with a group of niggas and
Hmm.
females around, that's a recipe for disaster all the time. Go
Yeah.
ahead, Phoebe.
So I don't know exactly when bike night started. I want to say this was last year, last summer,
Yeah, I think
and
so.
I did attend it a good 3 or 4 times. I'm not a big fan of the huge crowds. But before I would even say that, I retract back. I'm not really into bikes and stuff like that. So I know people who ride bikes. I know a handful of them. So I went to support them. They had food trucks
Mhm.
out there, the music be playing, and it did start off with, I'm gonna say, our age group. So it was kind of chill, but it was just a little boring to me. I'm not into bikes. So after you've seen them on their bikes so many times, it was like nothing else for me. I haven't been this year. And it's crazy because every Monday they asking, "Are you coming? Are you coming?" And I'm like, "No, I just don't have the interest to go." So somebody did hit me up in the inbox and was like, "You doing that live stuff again? That's why you not coming?" I said, "Yeah, I'd rather do that than take my ass up there because the crowd is getting larger." I have those videos. They got sent to me, in group chats. It never was that crowded last year. So I think now with them advertising it more on Facebook, I think last year was a word of mouth. With them advertising more on Facebook now, you got a larger crowd. And from those videos that I've seen, it's a lot of young people, and that's not what it was at first. It's over there in the park. It was tucked back in the corner. It was chill. But now it's just too many people. And I agree with what you said. You get too many black folks together and you got liquor, it's the heat, it's something is just going to happen. And it's sad because every time they try to put something together for us, we fuck it up. We mess it up. I'm sorry. We mess it up.
Yeah, I
But
mean,
it started out being cool, but now it's like I have no interest to go. None at all.
shout out to Milwaukee in the building. Yeah, I would say, so the reason why I didn't go is because I got in tune with it too late. If I would have got in tune with it like maybe last year or a month or two ago, then I probably would have went and checked it out. But once I start seeing shit circulating through social media,
Mhm.
um, and people start talking about it word of mouth, I know it's gonna be too many people there. When I saw the videos, because I saw a lot of videos where it wasn't
No
I actually typed in bike yard, was it bike some shit I typed in, and a whole bunch of videos came up previously before this incident, and it looked
Mhm.
like a nice place to be, although in those videos it wasn't that crowded. It wasn't a lot of people in those videos. It was a people there, but it wasn't packed to the point where it looked like it did yesterday. And so I knew it was gonna grow to that extent because at the end of the day, let's be realistic. Chicago is running out of shit to do as far as our
Man,
culture. As far as
man.
our culture go, we're running out of stuff to do. And so when somebody event pops, everybody gets on it. Like with Herm be throwing parties. I think he got a little spot on Chicago Avenue or something. He got a little spot right there.
Cafe Latte, man. I've
Yeah,
been there
yeah, and
several
it'd be
times.
decent, it'd be chill. It don't be no stuff in there, but the place is not that big.
No.
So it's only so many people you can get in there that'll have fun. If it was a place like Columbus Park where anybody and everybody can come, for me, it's like I personally wouldn't go because I know out of all them people, at least half them got guns. It's too
Yeah.
many guns, and I don't trust drunk niggas with guns. I don't trust them
Right.
because you don't know where you just you trying to show out in front of girls and your homies, and you might hit
Mhm.
the wrong motherfucker. So I don't even want to be out there.
Yeah, and you
Yeah,
know what?
Well, I will speak on this. I will say this about Hunter Spot. I have not been here and attended every single event that he has hosted, but it is 3 levels, and the outside is a really, really nice size. So even
Mhm.
though a lot of those videos may just show the inside when you first come in, he actually has a nice size space to the point where I've rented it out for personal events myself.
Yeah.
Um, if I have to choose between going to Hearn's place and going to bike night, I'm going to Hearn's place. But
Yeah.
I totally get what you're saying, though. I totally get it. Again, it's still the crowd. Everything you said makes sense because just because it hasn't happened yet, don't mean it won't happen. Anything can happen. And you're absolutely right that more than half of them got a piece on them. You know what I'm saying? So if something
Phoebe, you
does
might
jump
want to
off in
bring your
some place,
phone closer to your face. They saying your mic staticky. I hear it a little bit. It's like a static
Yeah.
when you talk. So probably try to
it's my
bring it up.
earbud. It's my
Oh,
earbud.
oh, that's what that is.
Yeah,
Mhm.
I'm gonna take them off. I'm gonna take them off. Go ahead.
No, go ahead. Finish your point.
No, that was it. That's it. Just I agree with everything you're saying, but I'm just saying so far, Hearn's place has been pretty straight. Um, it is a nice size spot and it's a nice vibe. You know what I'm saying? I like going there. You got plenty of seating. You have food. You have the hookahs. If you into all of that, a nice chill spot. That's Hearn's spot. Bike night.
Mm-hmm.
After seeing this, it's more young people. You know what I mean? I think Hearn does monitor who comes in to a certain extent. Anyway,
Yeah.
he's not necessarily standing there at the door himself, but he has security and he got people there monitoring, the folks coming in and out. And there's not too much of a young crowd that be in his spot neither.
And not only that, Herm is a known nigga, man. You know what I'm saying? He got respect out here in these streets. So,
Right.
the people that come to his establishment, they're not gonna come on no bullshit because he a player. They fuck with him. So it's like, I'm not gonna bring this fuck shit to my man's spot. And plus, not only that, he gets to monitor who comes in and out with security. When you got places like this bike night shit, it ain't no security, is nothing. This
Well,
is free game for everybody.
well, you know what? I know for a fact they got two different bike nights. They got one on the west side, one on the south side. And I know the one Monday was definitely at Columbus Park. They got They got one Thursday, and I'm curious to know if they're gonna shut that down the way it happened yesterday. If they're gonna shut that one down, because I mean that's a citywide thing, and I'm pretty sure like I know police monitor social media for these kind of activities, right? But you're absolutely right, man. Certain people, you gotta know your crowd. You know what I'm saying? Like you brought up Herm, he knows his crowd. Sunday, another guy, DJ Surprise, for the past 6-7 years, been doing a backyard boogie, man. And it ain't never went nothing ever went down. His security be on point, man. And I think he kind of controls it where he only let people like our age and up come in because we ain't gonna be on that thug in the bug and stuff. You know what I'm saying?
Shit, the
So
nigga they whooped. The nigga, I got the pictures of the nigga they whooped. They split his motherfucking head open and they doused one of his eyeballs out. He lost the eye.
yeah.
And he was an older nigga. He looked like I know him. I didn't saw him before on Madison. I think he one of them old drunk ass faux niggas or something. I want to say, don't quote me, but I know I've seen him before. And the
So Buddy
last
went
time I saw him, he was on some drunk, goofy shit.
so
So
Buddy went
don't quote me because I wasn't there. I don't know what happened. But like I said, I heard that they was trying, the niggas that whooped them tried to keep the peace in the park. I don't know what happened. I just can't believe he was there by himself. If he was, maybe if he wasn't, maybe his homies was like, nigga, you was on some goofy shit.
hey man,
Right.
he went from Gator to Nick Fury real quick.
What you
Man,
got to say about it, Red?
man, I'll tell you like this. It's almost one and the same. And I watched it from Detroit to Kansas City to Chicago. I done been to all of them. And it's just the way we move. It's pretty similar. Like a lot of the Midwest move like that. It's these certain spots, it's these certain people. You know what I'm saying? Certain things is regulated. People know who to mess with, who not to mess with. Um, and the problem is that you always got a glitch in the matrix, man. You always got a glitch in the matrix, bro. Even when you monitoring stuff go bad. But when you just got it all out in the open and you not, you know what I'm saying, you ain't got no real regulations on nothing, and it's getting big. Like, bro, it's just like you said, bro, it's just bound to happen. And
Yeah.
the only way to keep it regulated is to do it correctly, which is to get you some licensed security, get you some, you know what I'm saying, get you some people out, get you some homies that got so much of a reputation to where, oh nah, Joey and them up there, I ain't gonna mess with that. You know what I'm saying? We got to keep the peace up here. When people understand that you can't come and disrespect, then that word gets around just as fast as the event.
You know what?
Yeah.
I don't think they should have whooped the nigga the way they did, because I ain't gonna lie, man. When you see them pictures, it looked like he got them and got an autopsy put on him, because he literally got a zipper from here all the way right here. Like they split his whole motherfucking head open, and his eye, I don't know what that is over his eye, but it looked like it's stitched like something over it. It's like a patch that's stitched over his eye. So I'm thinking he lost his eyeball too.
Yeah. I think
You
Yeah,
it's
know, it's
also
really
don't
sad
happen.
because that area that they have it at, that's where they go over there and golf. So they
yeah.
probably ain't gonna let them come back over there. You know, them people been going over there golfing for years. You know
CB,
what I'm
they
saying?
fucked me up. I went out there the other day. I went out there. When did I go out west? Oh, Saturday when I went to Donna's funeral.
Mm-hmm.
I come up off the E-way and I come down Austin and I took Jackson through Columbus Park. Joe, I
Mm-hmm.
saw white people out there playing tennis. I
Yeah.
saw a whole golfing group over there, like grown, older white men playing. I'm
You
like,
didn't know
dang,
they did
because
that?
I ain't been out west in a long time. So I'm
They've been
seeing
doing
Yeah.
that for
buildings that been
years.
built. I'm like, damn, they didn't change the hood so bad. That's
Yeah.
crazy.
Man, they've been golfing over there for years. They have been
Yeah.
golfing for years, but it's back up in the park. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah, by the
So you
field
have to
house.
know. You got to know what's over there. Just riding through in the outskirts, right there on Jackson, you won't know
Mm-hmm.
they're there because you ever been back there. Yeah, white folks, they be back there. They not gonna let. They're not gonna let us keep coming over there, and they're not gonna
Yeah.
let us mess that golf course up for them.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
They
So I
gonna have
wouldn't be
they.
surprised if they shut it down.
Yeah,
Yeah,
they try to take the west side back.
yeah. It's
Yeah,
gonna be so many police over there. You ain't gonna want to go over there.
They might shut it down for good though, because you know
that's what I'm
they now
saying.
I ain't gonna lie, they will let you have fun, bro. But
Right.
once the nigga stuff start coming, they like, you know what? Because you know the white folks are trying to re-gentrify the west side. They
Yeah.
trying to take the west side back. So, you know,
Yeah.
when stuff like that happen, a big crowd like that, they might just be like, you know what? Y'all done. And it's very unfortunate because a lot of people made money out there. I see they got food trucks. I think
Yeah.
JD be out. Do JD be out there?
Yeah.
Cause I'm
You
sure
got.
that's
I know. I
that's
see.
around JD. I know JD. He be out there in that
Yeah.
area. I'm not sure if he be at Columbus Park, but
I
when I
know.
saw the food trucks, I'm thinking that's a perfect place for him to set up. So 9 times out of
Yeah.
10, he
He.
might be out there too. And a
He.
lot
I
of
know.
people
I
probably was
know.
checking a bag off of that, man.
I
Y'all
know.
done
I
messed the
know.
whole program up.
I know
Facts.
JD. I know JD definitely did the backyard boogie. So it's not too removed that he was at bike night too. But I always tell people like it's two things that happen why things fall apart every time we have something good and somebody messes up. It's two things that happen at the same time. People can't hold their liquor, like you said once before. But you got way more people beyond that come out there that don't have no respect at all for nobody, man. Like you gotta have respect for the next man and woman that come there. You know what I'm saying? If they not feeling you or somebody got it going on or not doing as good, sometimes it's good to be cordial, speak, and keep it pushing. You know what I'm saying?
I think a lot of them dudes out there that jumped on that nigga was trying to show out and had ego issues, man, because that was just too
Yeah,
much. You know what I'm saying? Like I agree now. If it was what they said it was, they was, keeping the peace or whatever, or trying to get a clown out the situation.
yeah,
I get it to a certain degree, knock him out or walk, escort him out the premises. You know what I'm saying? But
yeah,
to take it
Could
to
have just
that extent is a little bit extreme, man. It was about. Man, it looked like it was at least 20 to 25 dudes jumping that nigga, man. And some dude had a chair, smacked him over the head with a chair. They was kicking him
they
like, oh,
instantly
that was
attacked him.
crazy.
They instantly attacked him. I got a video where it was like a crowd that was waiting. The person recording was like, "They look like some shit gonna go down." Like, I'm sorry, look like some stuff
hmm
gonna go down.
I saw that
Um,
too.
you saw that one, and then
Yeah, I
out of
saw that.
nowhere, they just attacked him. And it's like, what did
hmm
he do? That's what I was asking. Like, where did that come from? But it's just too much. I don't have an interest in going. I mean, it was nice when
right,
I went. It was nice when I went because I had my cocktail with me. I had me some snacks. I took my little picnic chair and we was chilling. We was watching them come in. They come and do their little thing. You know what I'm saying? But these young folks in there, they don't know nothing about bikes or anything like that. They just coming to come. And see, last year I
hmm
feel like we were just through word of mouth. So like Bob was saying, a lot of them come up to the cigar lounges. So if you was a part of that crew, then you knew about it. But
hmm
now they're advertising it on Facebook. So now it's open and everybody is trying to come. So
hmm
that's just too much. It's
Yeah,
I,
I
just
don't
too
I
much.
don't
You
I
know
don't
what the
agree with the jumping on people. Go
you
ahead,
know
No,
what
that's
Chris.
the
too much.
you know what the real problem is, yeah. it ain't enough people with shit to lose. That's why it be
That's
so
what
many
it is.
people. It be so many people outside just eager. You know what I'm saying? Them people that was outside yesterday, they probably outside today. They probably gonna be outside Thursday. They gonna probably be outside 4 days a week. They ain't got
Yep.
Yeah,
shit to
yeah.
lose, bro.
Hey, Red
Facts.
Pill.
Hey, Sasha, we did. I played I played the clip where the females was fighting too, and
Mhm.
the humblest. Tomorrow I'm gonna be going over the McDonald's thing. I did that on JB panel Saturday, so that's why I didn't bring it to my panel today because I discussed it. But tomorrow I'll be going over it. But
I'm gonna
yeah,
give
man.
me some new headphones.
You said what?
Somebody in the somebody in the comments was like, "We gotta get us some new headphones." I'm gonna give me some new headphones. I'm sorry.
Yeah, you
I'm sorry.
do.
I'm gonna give me some
You've
tomorrow.
been glitching for about 5 episodes now.
Right, right,
Well, they
You
right,
attached to
had the
right.
your
bird.
phone.
You had the bird soundtrack. You had Birdman on one of the episodes.
I
Mm-hmm.
was
Then you can't.
I was outside. I was
Hey,
But
so
outside. I'm
hey, but
sorry.
say,
So as
side
far
note.
far as the bike night go, man, what do y'all
Mhm.
think we go from here? Do y'all think it's anywhere safe that you can actually go for a long period of time? I gotta put that in there because we can always start something, but it seemed like maybe around the third, fourth month, or I ain't gonna even say third, fourth month. I'm gonna say once it go viral, sometime a lot of times it go
Mhm.
left. Once it go viral.
Um, to answer your question, if you can go somewhere, it's gonna have to be super secluded, like invite only. You can't post it, can't do none of that because I've been going to cigar lounges for like the past 6, 7 years, right? And I seen the change where it was real kind of like private clubbish. And once you let the hood people know about it and they experience something new, and I'm gonna tell you how I noticed the change. First, it was the women, because everybody that was in that fraternity, that private club, had money, so the women gravitated first. And it's like once the women gravitated, now the dudes come. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not talking about people that's well off that can hold their own. I'm talking about like the hood folks. And it's like once they come over and they start seeing how dope it is, now it goes viral and stuff like that. So if you get to a private club and keep that like very, very secluded and private, that's the only way I can see thing you could actually go out and have a good time.
Hey, I ain't gonna lie, right? So have y'all ever been to one of Katis's backyard parties?
Yeah, man. Yeah, yeah.
I never been to one just based upon the area that it's in. Like I don't really go to hood shit like that. You know, I would love to attend and I see and I want to give her kudos for building something good because I see the other day she posted she got sections. She got
She won't.
sections in the backyard.
She getting
That's
extra money.
insane.
She getting extra money.
That show you that she got something good when you able to sell a section in the backyard party.
That is
Nah,
crazy. I ain't never heard of no
that's
shit like
nah,
that.
that nah. Mm-mm.
Her shit been a tradition for years. I just never been because I don't I got plenty homies in that area, but I just don't do hood shit. For me, I'm traumatized. I've been shot too many times,
Mm-hmm.
and my antennas, like when some shit don't make me feel comfortable internally, I'm not going. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? I'll rather just party with y'all. When somebody go live from
Yeah.
there, I'll live through them. I'm
Yeah,
not going through
Right.
none of that hood shit.
but hey,
I'm
Right.
not doing it.
Sometimes I think that's another thing too that messes up the party scene too, the club scene too, because people so money hungry, man. It's like you go to a club, first come, first serve on the chairs and stuff, right? Now they like, all right, we sell the sections and we reserving this off to get that little extra bread. I can't fault them on they business acumen. You know what I'm
Hell
saying?
no. Get your
But
motherfucking money. If you could pull that shit off, do it.
right,
I wish I could have
but
did that shit.
but that's like, and I know Catisse and I know Surprise. And Surprise, like, hey, bring your lawn chairs out, man. Bring your chairs out, bring your cooler and stuff, man. Just you got your little $10, $20 donation. It's like a little backyard party, and you ain't got to worry about nowhere to sit. You ain't got to worry about nobody sitting in your seat. None of that, right? So I don't get the whole section part, to each his own, but I'm gonna still go and have me a good time. So, cause
But
hey,
I mean,
and
here's the thing. Here's the thing. You know how we is in Chicago. When you got a little bit of money and you're able to show it off, Motherfucker got a section. Okay, I'm sure it ain't what a club section is. I'm sure it's not that
Mm-hmm.
high. So whatever it
Right.
is, you basically paying for comfortability. Pay. I don't know how she got it set up, but you're paying to be, noticed. Honestly, you know how Chicago. We ain't gonna sit here and act like we don't know how niggas in Chicago is. You
Yeah,
know
I
niggas
know
be
what they
doing the
is.
most.
I know what they is. And guess what? Never mind, I ain't gonna say that. I'm gonna
Say
keep
it.
it to myself.
Don't say it. Don't say it.
First of all, every year it gets so big, the police come down the block and shut it down anyway. So if you get a section, you just a dummy at this point. You know what I'm saying? Because you don't know how the police gonna react. And by the thing going down there bike night, and this is just the middle of the summer. You know what I'm saying? We don't know what's gonna transpire moving forward. By the time the luau get here, they be like, nah, past midnight, nah, y'all gotta move y'all cars. Y'all gotta go. Y'all gotta do something. So you didn't spend
Yeah,
your money on the
because
section for nothing.
we running out of shit to do, and
Right.
more and more people like Katish shit always been busting.
Oh
Like
yeah.
since the first time I heard her throwing that shit, it's been busting. You know what I'm saying? So it's only gonna get better. Obviously, it didn't got better if she's selling sections. So it's gonna be a lot of people out there. And the reason why I don't jam with like those type of crowds is I'm a little bit more tactical when I'm drinking. Like
Mm-hmm.
I can't have a good time around a bunch of people when I'm drinking because I start watching motherfuckers.
Yeah.
And
Mhm.
it's like too many people to watch.
Mm-hmm.
So
Nah, that's the weed, man.
I'm a back out of it. I know it's a hell of an event. I wish I could come support my girl because Katie's my buddy. I fuck with her hard, you know what I'm saying? But
Mm-hmm.
that's just not a scene that I'm comfortable with. You know what I'm saying? I'm just not comfortable with that kind of scene. Although I wish I could come because I know the streets miss me. I ain't been out here in a while. I know they miss me. but but
Hey,
Be
but
Mo,
like
I'm
that.
like you. I pop up every blue moon. So when they see me,
Blue
man, it's like
moon,
it's
cuz.
mad love. Then I go and disappear
Bro,
again. You know what I'm saying? I'm like,
I'm
I
telling
see y'all again.
Paul,
bro, I
just
said,
drive through and then leave early. That's all. Come and stay for like an hour or two and then leave. Don't stay
yeah,
super late.
get up out of there. Nah, but
man, I know
I
so
told
many people that done died in that neighborhood in the immediate
Oh yeah.
area that I
I
just, I'm
all of us.
traumatized. I told you, I haven't heard of one instance where it's been a fight or nothing at her event. Every time I hear about her event, it's always good, it's positive, no bad reviews. But
Right.
I'm traumatized. It ain't got
Right.
nothing to do with her. It's me.
it
Yeah.
I don't
ain't
want to
you,
do
it's
it.
me. Hey, that
No,
sound
Mm-hmm.
like MacMaal trying to break up with a good woman. It ain't you, it's
right.
me.
I'm the
right.
problem. You deserve better, baby.
Right.
Yeah,
Right.
shit, baby. You ain't did
Right.
nothing wrong. It's me. Nah, but
Mm-hmm.
Okay,
you
so
know
we
what it
go.
is?
Yeah,
You
go ahead,
my,
and we're gonna go to the next clip. Go ahead, finish your
uh,
thought.
uh, okay, no, I just wanted to say sometimes you do in general, you just gotta make people appreciate your presence with your absence, bro. And then when you do pop out, it's a movie. Cause that's how I try to move. I ain't going to everything. Niggas want to throw, man, there's something going on 3 days, three things every day in Kansas City every week. Man, I'm
Mm-hmm.
going though. I'm going. That's what 21 events a week. Man, I'm going to one of fucking 63. I ain't going to all that shit. But the people coming, they go to this one, that one, this one, that one, bounce back, then used up $300 in gas just to go places. I'm like, nigga, ain't nobody even
Mm-hmm.
excited to see you no more. Oh, he'll
No.
be
Let me
I
there.
mean,
let me say
for
one thing.
me, I love the attention that I get when I pop outside. Believe me, I
Yeah,
Yeah.
do. But I love my kids more, and they need
yeah.
me.
You feel me?
So when I move around, I move thinking about my kids and the people that's dependent on me more than the people that just want to have a good night with me.
Facts.
Yeah.
I want to say this real quick. A lot of times when we go to these events, I hope y'all can hear me clearly, but a lot of times when we go to these events, we just kind of gather and stand there and just people watch.
Mm-hmm.
That's all they do. To me, it's like find something else to do. It's so much to do going down east, downtown. You gotta pay for parking and all that other stuff, but there's so much other stuff to do in the city other than just stay in the hood and sit and look at the same. Like Red Pill said, it's a bunch of stuff going on throughout the week, but it's the same people, it's the same crowd, listen to the same music. And all
Yeah.
y'all doing is meeting up in different places and standing there just looking at each other. That's why I ain't really go back to bike night because I'm seeing the same thing. Whether it was at
Boy.
Tez, Chills, Tiago, The Touch, all them places, and then bike night. It's the same people.
Same
Do
people. That's
something
why I stopped going. And
Hey,
somebody put in the comments they was talking about Tiago's, right? So
yeah.
I went to Tiago's one time, right? Well, no, I ain't gonna lie. I actually went to Tiago's about 3 times.
Mm-hmm.
The time that turned me away was one time because this is how I am. If I can't park in front of the door or at least 2 to 3 cars away from the door, I'm not going in. All
Right.
that walking down the street shit, all that walking around, because this is why I only go to places I can valet park. Because you're
Right.
not catching me slipping on no level. I
Yeah.
got to valet park or it has to be a park in front of the door. The last time I went to Tiago's, I actually caught the last park right there at Costner at the light. The first park.
Yeah.
And I think it's a fire hydrant or some shit right there.
Yep.
I parked right there anyway, because I wasn't parking no farther than that.
Right.
When I went in there, I had my thing on me. I don't go nowhere without that motherfucker. Right?
Mm-hmm.
I live by one policy. I'd rather go to jail than go to hell. Real
Right.
shit. Right? So I walk in there with my shit. Nobody searched me, nobody touched me, but obviously I know everybody in there.
Right.
I know the security, I know everybody, so they didn't search me, right?
Mm-hmm.
Problem is that I'm not the only nigga that's cool with everybody. You see what I'm
Right.
saying? So if I got my shit in here, it's got to be some more. So
Yeah.
as I'm in there, I'm drinking. You know, it's a vibe. Don't get me wrong. Tiago's is a vibe. I like the setup. Everything is
Mm-hmm.
nice in there. The food is good. You know, the service is good. But as I was talking to my homies and shit, I looked back and I saw motherfuckers walking in there, looking in, and walking right back out.
Make that happen. Yeah.
That's the shit that made me like, Joe, ain't nobody gonna stand at the door, and ain't no
Right.
now I said this when it happened. I made a post about it that time, and somebody
Mm-hmm.
commented and said, "Oh, Tiago's got security," but I didn't know that at the time because the people that was the security up there was my homies. I didn't know they was the fucking security up there.
Right.
I didn't know that. I thought they was at the party too.
But
You
that's
see
a
what I'm
good
saying?
thing. But see,
And
Mm-hmm.
Mac,
so
that
I'm
might
like,
be
so when I saw a motherfucker walking in and walking out, I'm like, man, this ain't safe, bro. Because the motherfucker coming here shooting. Anything can happen in K Town.
Yeah. Anything.
but
We
is
in
that
K
is
Town. We not gonna
it,
play dumb and act naive and act like we're not in K Town. Yes, it's a good place to go. It's of age where a lot of bullshit don't occur, but we're
Mm-hmm.
in K Town. We're
Yeah.
not gonna act like we're not. And so when I saw that, I'm like, yeah, I ain't gonna slide up here no more, man. I would love to do that, but the hood shit just ain't for me no more, man.
Yeah.
I'm traumatized, bro.
But it's like Red Pill said, man. It's like whether you in Kansas City or Chicago, Detroit, whatever, you got people and people. You got people that go out like 3-4 times every week, and I'm like, the way I think about it is like, if you drink too much water, you'll drown. Like, I don't need to be seen that much, and if I'm out that much, then I'm not on my purpose. You know what I'm saying? And I'm like, you know what? That's why I pop out every blue moon. Like, I'll pop out here, then I'll disappear, go back in my little thing and be on my purpose, and I'll pop out again. Only time you really get me to pop out is if it's somebody I'm cool with birthday nowadays. Now I'll probably stop in there 15, 20 minutes, and I'm right back out.
facts. Yeah, just
Facts.
let people know you alive real quick, and then get back on your. You know what I'm saying? What's up? What's up? Get your little flick. Get you know what I'm saying? Not saying we famous and shit, but let's take a picture, let everybody know you was outside real quick, and then go on back to the house.
Yeah.
I'll catch you on the next run. When I throw my shit, or when I'm with the family or something, then I'm with it. But all that extra curricular activities, fuck that.
And guess
Oh, my
what?
bad, my bad,
I
man.
also found out how many chicks be like low key checking for me, man. Because when I go and disappear, and I'll be I'm quick to go out of town on something, right? And so the next time I pop up in one of these clubs, man, they approach me like, "Yeah, man, I see, say you in town, huh? Like, yeah, you ain't out of town no more, huh? So I see you be posting up everything on your little social media." I'm like, okay, you don't talk to me, but you be checking me out. Like, okay, keep watching from a distance and miss out on your blessing, baby.
LeVar, that is
Okay,
one of the main things I say
go
about
ahead.
social
Mm-hmm.
media. I be telling them, I'll be like, man, niggas don't even hit the like button, and I'll
Nah.
be somewhere and they just pull up.
Yep.
I'll be like, damn, nigga, they ain't hit the messenger, they ain't hit the text, they ain't hit nothing. They just pulling up. That's how I know how strong social media is. And you can get
Yeah.
300 likes and the motherfucker don't pull up to nothing. And
Mm-mm.
then
Yeah,
and then you can get 4 likes and it'll be 10 people there.
facts.
You know what I'm
All
saying?
right, let's jump into this next clip. This one here. All right, I'm gonna do this one. Go ahead.
Why you hit him? Don't hit him. Don't hit him. Don't hit him. So you over here making groceries? You can't make groceries at home? This what we out here doing? This what we out here doing? Oh yeah. This what we out here doing. This what we out here doing. No. You cheating on me. You can't take care of your son. You up here. That's why you text me. NTL Wallace will know. I don't care about no TL Wallace. Okay, but you cheating. You cheating. Riding in a Honda. Groceries, buying groceries. You ain't even buy groceries for your own child. Let's get some of this to take to my baby. What you got going on, bro? I told you were cheating on me. On here on the coast. Oh, guess what, baby? I got everything. And everything. Get some more groceries, man. You don't buy junk for nobody else's house. What you got going on here, bro? All the way on the coast. You can't even take care of your baby. Up here on the, now I ain't going nowhere. But you been cheating on me, bro. You married. You out here with Zakiya. Zakiya. Oh yeah, I got so you text me today. You got your baby off with the grandma talking about you gotta be to work. What work? On the coast. I been following you, been had your location. Put no groceries in her house. What you doing? You ain't got groceries at your house. Now just kids on this side. Really going on. Then she got a little girl. Oh, me forgive him will know. The world will know. I know you don't care. Keep recording my, cause my court gonna have everything. My husband up here on the coast. Bro, please. You make it broke, but you married. Nigga, you ain't gonna have nothing. You can't take care of your baby.
I be God. Hey, listen.
That's cold.
I'm gonna throw this message out to every married man that want to cheat. Take care of your home first,
First.
okay? There shouldn't be no reason why you ain't got food at home and the side chick got food. If you gonna buy her food, make sure it's food in your refrigerator. These niggas be tripping, man. What y'all got to say? I don't know. To me, I don't know, man. What y'all got to say about this?
I say
Oh,
this. I can't we can't add context to this because if we taking it for surface, what it is, what we just watched, the nigga he taking the L right now. You ain't buying your own people groceries. You ain't got groceries at your house and you doing all this extra stuff. Take the L, homie. But I don't always believe what I just see on the internet. Cause bro might have been, and I don't know, maybe I'm just creating this in my head. Me, I just don't see why you would do that. You are so treacherous. Like you are so like she did something, bro. You not just doing that and not taking care of your crib. This woman she done did some shit. And then the fact the way she did it and put the shit on camera, had her homegirl pull up or whoever's holding the camera and pulled up with it. She got a little demon in her somewhere. I'm not just gonna let the shit ride. I'm like my nigga in Minister Society. I ain't letting that shit ride. It's just not gonna happen. You don't just get to do that with nothing behind that. Bro
mm,
probably didn't. I don't know, like, bro, like y'all see the little the little well, send me money. Nah, I'm just gonna pull up with groceries. I don't want the groceries, send me the money. Like dudes that go through that ain't no one person story. That's just
mm-hmm.
somebody that filmed that story.
Yeah.
So when women come out here and act like, oh, you don't even take care of your own house. Look, I was sending this to your house and you told me you want the money. I brought it to her. What you talking about? Like I'm like 70-30, and I'm on her side 70, but still, it's something behind it, bro.
Well, I mean, she said that that's her husband and they married, right? So I'm just making scenarios in my head, right? From the looks of it, she looked like she's a little overweight. I don't know if he married her
She
that
did.
way. I
What
don't
the
know
fuck?
if he married her that way or what happened. But if he married her and she wasn't overweight, now I'm just making scenarios, so don't crucify me. If
Right.
he married her and she wasn't that weight, she got big, he fell out of love with her. He fell in love with the side chick. And this is why she got a trunk full of groceries, because it's something she doing that makes him feel like a man to do that. Because niggas just don't buy no damn trunk full of groceries for anybody. Let's just
Right.
be 100. There's
Right.
something there. Maybe he fell in love with his side chick, or maybe she treating him better. I don't know what it is. On the flip side, you have to be respectful to your marriage, right? If you gonna cheat, just take care of home, bro. That's not your girlfriend. That's your
Right.
wife.
Right.
Okay. And when you married her, she's on a whole nother level than your girlfriend. Okay. So if you're gonna do what you're gonna do, take care of home first.
Right.
Because obviously he wasn't taking care of home if she out looking for his ass. She said, nigga, I've been had your location. So you feel me? So he's slacking at home. You can't slack at home and think
Mm.
that's not gonna happen, man. I'm gonna be honest with you. That's your wife. She love you, dog. That's your wife.
She love you.
And
You want to go, Phoebe, or you want me to go? Because they both make some good points.
he said
But
she
I
want
will
to
say,
go.
No, wow, that's kind of messed up. So I'm with Maul. Just take care of home. I think if you're gonna do some stuff like that, you got to make sure home is straight because you don't want home out chasing you, following you, tracking you, and doing all that other kind of stuff. She mentioned a kid.
mhm,
How you gonna feed somebody else? I don't care if she's overweight. I don't care nothing about what the other one is doing. If you got a child, you feed your child. So all that other stuff y'all said is out the freaking call myself window. You
mhm,
feed your child. You make sure your
mhm.
child got something to eat. Take care of home, and then while home is being occupied with what you got going on there, then maybe you can go outside and do that other stuff. But you just don't neglect home. You don't do that. And my thing is, if she wasn't telling the truth, he would have said something to defend himself. He didn't say nothing. He just stood there and looked at his phone. So that's
Because he
guilt to
caught.
me.
Yeah, caught
That's
and
guilt.
guilty.
So who cares about all of that? You know what I'm saying? And maybe his thing is he been talking about a job. She said he mentioned a job and he didn't have one. She was like, "What job?" Look like she had on some scrubs to me. So
Yeah.
maybe he's sitting there. He's sitting there. He BSing around while she's at work and she's pulling everything at the crib. Big or not, from the way it looked to me, is that she's handling everything because he does not have a job. But then at the same time, what are you doing? You out here messing around with somebody else. And then taking the money that I'm possibly giving you to keep in your pocket, you putting this in somebody else's household. But instead of you taking your child and trying to make sure they cool, to do little stuff for them, you doing it over here? No, that's
Hey,
rude. See,
two
I would
two
have operated
things.
different.
Go
I would
ahead. Go
have
ahead.
operated.
Two
Go ahead.
I
two
would have
two
told him out
things.
there. I would have let him come home.
Two
I would
things
let
I
him
want
come
to
home.
say, right?
Where the hell
Gotta
all
First,
eat.
this come from?
first, you
Gotta
don't
eat.
feed nobody else's child before you feed your own. That's number
Mhm.
one. And
Mm-hmm.
number two, we not gonna let this slide. The funniest shit ever is her taking the groceries out the trunk. That shit was hilarious. Nigga, she was
Yeah.
taking them motherfuckers and putting them in her car.
Man, she Debo.
He
So,
did.
She paid for him. She paid for him. She don't have the
How you?
job.
so hold on, hold
Hey,
on, hold on, hold on.
Nah,
He
he might
don't.
got
He
stamps.
don't.
He might
Phoebe,
He
got
ain't got a
stamps.
job. No.
Phoebe,
No.
Phoebe,
He
No.
ain't
Phoebe,
got no stamps.
Phoebe,
He got
we
on
don't.
stamp. But if he does not have a job, that means she's taking care of everything at home. Stamps or not. It's either rent or mortgage. There's a gas bill, there's a light bill, there's a cell phone bill. All of that
Yeah.
stuff. She's possibly doing that. So who cares about some stats? Look at the bigger picture. You don't have a job, nigga. I'm doing all of this. But then you
So
don't turn around and take what I got going on for us and you don't go feed somebody else. He
so
Hey,
gotta come
hold
home
on,
hey,
and he
Phoebe, hey,
gotta eat.
Phoebe, think of
we
He
this.
gotta come home and he gotta eat.
Phoebe, think of this, right? Think of you sitting at home with a broke nigga and you paying all the bills. He ain't got
And
no money, and then he scrap up some money and pay buy groceries for his side.
hey
That
that
is
you
some
think it's
terrible.
funny.
That is some
hey.
terrible stuff.
And
I ain't gonna
So
lie. That's
hold
awful.
on.
let me tell you
If
something.
it's true,
He
So
gotta come
hold on.
home.
Let me say this optically and based on her social media platform. That's the narrative she wanted to create. We got to take that as face value. That's messed up, bro. You know, you get the dummy of the week award for that one. Okay, that's number one. However, smart guys like myself, by the way she portrayed herself and showing out, see, people can do too much because if she follows him all the way over there, okay, she obviously probably was taking care of business, but then she probably came up black and like the way she approached that man, she had zero respect for him in the first place. Okay, that's probably
facts.
why. That's probably why he left her. He with the side chick right now.
That's
That's number one.
out the window. That's
PB,
out the
PB, PB,
window, Bob.
PB. Hold on, we throwing out scenarios, so I'm gonna throw out a whole nother scenario now. Okay,
Ah,
he
just
probably
stress.
he probably going through that separation, heading towards divorce, and he found him another little side chick dummy. What if nobody considered this? What if the side chick gave him the money to go grocery shopping? And she
Yeah.
just watched it and assumed that he had money given everything, and she took that woman groceries without because she in her own head. See, when a woman is in their own head, whatever they thought they come through it, they gonna stick with it, and you can't talk them out of it until they calm down and regulate themselves. I'm just throwing out scenarios. I'm not defending the brother. I'm saying it's messed up if it's true, but I'm looking beyond the picture and the words.
I'm
So
with you
this is the
on that.
reason why I don't get in people's business. This is why I don't want to know your story. I don't want to know what's going on. Because it is. So many different ways things can play out. And I believe there's three sides to every story. It's gonna be their side, your side, and the truth, right? And depending
Mm-hmm.
on who you cool with, that's the version of the story that you're gonna get. If it's just too much and it's too confusing.
Did
This
we
is
get
why
his
I'm at
side?
my business.
Did we get his side?
We
No.
didn't get his side. We
That's
Maybe he
didn't.
was
But
already
now we
checked
get his
out.
side.
hold on. We only got her side, so we don't know what his side is, and we don't know what the truth is. So it leaves a
Right.
lot of room for interpretation right here. But the one thing,
Right.
the way she carried, the one thing she carried. Here's the thing: if a woman follow you like that, deep down, she knows she went on top of her game, and she lacking somewhere. Because if she lacking somewhere, that opens it up for another woman to creep in. That's where that insecurity creep in when she gonna follow, put that tracker on them and everything like that. When she ain't on top of her game.
But you know what though, Va? I'm just throwing out scenarios. It ain't gotta be
Right,
the truth, but I'm
right.
saying like maybe the side chick is a little bit more respectable than the main chick
That's what
because if the side chick was ghetto like the main chick and she bought the groceries, she'd kept being, I bought them. You ain't taking my
Yeah, I
groceries.
was about to
I
Not
say.
bought
taking
them.
groceries out.
Yeah.
Right.
hmm
She's not
If she
taking
bought them groceries, we was gonna know in that video.
right.
Cause she'd have been like, if you don't get your hands off that,
All
boy,
But
right,
but
I
bitch,
we
you
didn't
paid
see
for
better.
that.
that.
We
You
didn't see that
But
tripping.
though.
but man, but okay. Hold on. This what I want to say. God
Hmm
damn it. I keep catching it and losing it. I'm sorry. I got it. I got a good point. I can't get it out though. I
It's
forgot
that
it.
you've been drinking.
It ain't that, man. I had it. No. Okay. This is what it is. This is what it is. So women, when they got their bread together, when they pull up in their scrubs that they didn't went to school for, and they got this job that they feel like they elite, they still want a man to do stuff. A man ain't finna chase you by no bread when he can take care of the shit himself. That's
Right.
the difference. A lot of women, they have the money, they got it, but they
hmm
still out of this shows the character of a woman that got paper. And most of them still don't matter how much bread they got, they want you to either pay because they feel like you should do that, or they just want you to suffer.
Yeah.
So that's another angle that I'll be taking too. I'm like, well, you walked up here in your damn RN. You a RN, ain't you? CNA, some of that,
hmm
some. But now you coming over here talking about some damn groceries when you ain't nothing but a headache. He just went and took some groceries to the aspirin. You just a headache, man.
Hey, Red Pill.
This can
It's
hear
funny.
that.
Funny, Red Pill. It's funny you say that. What if the man do have a job and he paying child support and he ain't got to pay that much because his job ain't paying him that much. But what if he got a job and he paying child support that's court ordered? That's all he got to pay. But she deem it's not enough, and she tracking this man down because she know he got more money, whether it's under the table or not. You know what I'm saying?
I can see.
You're right. I can see that too. But guess what? If that's the case, see, that's the part these are open-ended questions, or open-ended questions that we don't have the answers to because we only got her side because she brought a road dog Pam with her to film everything while she go and show out to try to emasculate him and try to boost herself up. But if you ask me, she showed you how immature and emotionally unintelligent she is.
I agree. But I don't think people seeing that. I think people seeing the only thing they can see is the surface. And they saying this man didn't buy groceries for his kids, but he bought groceries for his side chick kids, which is the caption of the story. You gotta know that shit, man. They just be putting it. If you believe a woman off face value in 2025, I'm saying fentanyl. I'm just gonna say fentanyl. Fentanyl or cocaine. It's one or the other. It ain't nothing else. Cause
So
you
they
just go,
all
oh yeah,
lying.
she right. What?
Are you reading the comments? Y'all reading the comments?
Yeah, I'm
I ain't
reading
seen.
them.
I can't see. I said, what is it? What
I'm
they
reading
say?
some of them.
I'm trying. Let me catch up.
No, when a woman follows
Yeah.
a man, she's seeing some indication somewhere that he is cheating. Okay, so guess what? First of all,
Sorry.
Sasha said that I'm saying you ain't got to say nothing. When a woman don't know, when a woman knows she's coming up short in some areas, like everybody's flawed. We know what our flaws is, right?
Yeah.
When she knows her shortcomings, that opens up the door for another woman, that causes that insecurity. And when she started, so it's like this movie, The Number 23 with Jim Carrey back in the day. I don't know if y'all ever seen it.
Yeah, that's old school.
He went, and it's like he was trying to do math equations, and he was looking at all kind of science, and psychiatrists was like, you know why you seeing that? He said, because your mind is so fixed on the number 23. He said, you're gonna look for every angle to get the answer number 23. And that's how a woman's emotions is. You know what I'm saying? Anything off, she looking for that number 23, which equals cheating in her mindset. You know what I'm saying? Right. And I'm like, that's why I'm like, you can't trust a woman when she's operating from a felons, man. You can't take a woman.
But you know what though? I gotta play devil's advocate with that because women are definitely more observant than men. They watch the shit out of us, and the thing about it is it's not hard to figure out a man because we have so much of a one way of doing things. And then when you go outside of that, you give yourself up because you're one track minded. Like it's not hard to figure out a man. We're so simple that it doesn't take much for a woman to figure out your moves, what you got going on, how you act, your mood swings is pretty much all predictable. And so when that shit goes off, a woman start thinking like, and then a lot of times like this, and I've witnessed this because I am the number one side nigga in the world. But but what it is men, a lot of times men don't tell their women what it is they like. You know, they'll like if your girl ain't got good head, you won't tell her to get better. You'll just accept what she got. And then when you meet a girl that's better, you leave your girl for the one that's doing better instead of just trying to coach your girl into being the best. So a lot of times, a lot of men won't train their women to be the one that they need. A
Man,
lot of
that is a
times. And
damn lie.
I hear this because when I talk to women, they usually cheat on their man. It's all the same story. It's like all these motherfuckers are twins
What they
because they
say?
make the same mistakes. This
They
is
supposed
why
to
I know
train
when
them.
I get in a relationship, I'm gonna be the best fucking husband ever because I know what not to do.
Second place. I got first place. But what you mean? Why you say why you say but hold on, what do you say? Why you say that they know what they not telling their husbands how to pleasure them or something?
No. The
Men
men.
are
So
telling the
so here's the
wives.
thing, right? This is what I noticed. A lot of men who have relationships with women, they for some reason don't like to slut they women out. They
Ah,
have so much love and respect that they don't want to gag them out. They
I
don't want to
see.
treat them like sluts. They want to treat them like their wives, like their
I feel
girls.
you.
They have too much respect to treat them like whores. Well,
Mm-hmm.
guess what? A lot of women have that whore spirit. They just got it for you. And
For
if
you,
you don't
yeah.
bring it out of them, somebody will, which is
Right.
usually
Man,
me. But that's
I
another
would
story.
dog
But
I
but
dog
Mo, at the same
I dog
time,
my
at the
wife,
same
yeah.
time, at the same time, like you said, that's the flip side of the story when you said that, because a woman will feel that way, but she won't vocalize it to her dude.
Well, there's no
And they expect us to be mind readers.
easy way to tell
Yeah.
your man that he got a little order.
Right.
Yeah.
You
So
know what?
we both suffer from the same condition when it comes to something
Yeah,
sexual.
I want to
I
say
don't
this for
disagree with
me.
that.
So I feel like a lot of people they can't take constructive criticism,
That's it.
and um with men I feel like it's a possibility of the ego being kind of thrown off if you try to tell them something, because if they've been doing something a certain way and it worked for so long, and you try to tell them something different or ask for something different, suggest something different, however you want to word it, then it's like, well, I know
Like
what I'm
what?
doing.
Like what? Give me an example. Cause you about to play with niggas. I know what you're talking about.
I'm
You
Oh,
ain't
locked and
slick,
loaded,
Phoebe.
Phoebe.
You
I'm
is
locked
not
and
slick.
loaded. Come on.
You think?
If
Yeah,
we
I
okay,
got your ass.
I'm going,
I got some.
no, go ahead. What you think I'm talking about?
You
So
talking about
Phoebe,
introducing every hole on my body is an exit. Let me just make that very clear. Except when I'm eating. Okay? I'm just letting you know. This is all
What
exits
do
on
you
this
think
shit
I'm
right
talking?
here.
What do you
so
think I'm talking about?
You trying to
Phoebe,
make exits entrances.
No,
yeah.
oh, no, no,
Yeah,
no,
you
no,
is.
no, no, no,
Yeah.
So
no.
I'm
Phoebe,
trying
If
to
it's something,
introduce stuff.
if it, no, if it's something pertaining to the woman, maybe it's something she wants to do. Now,
Like
I
what?
agree with Bob. We change as we get older. We like different things. We like Jamal said, y'all are very simple. Y'all kind of stay on track. Y'all do the same thing. So to me, I'm gonna say now at this point, you're predictable. You know the moves. I know the strokes. I know how many strokes. I know all of
20.
that, right?
What
But
else?
if we at a point where we're changing and we want to try something different, what kind of got us off a couple of years ago may not be what's working right now. So it's
BB.
like, baby, let's try this. Let's try
Say
that. They got nothing to do with going and no, we're not doing that.
you keep
My
talking
thing
around
is,
it. Say
Now,
what it is.
Phoebe, do you think that a
it's
woman
so
What
do
do you
you
want to
think that a
try
woman has a
different?
problem with telling a man like I like it like this, so we should switch it up? Do you think a woman has a problem telling a man that?
I think
oh
some
no,
do,
nah, they don't.
but
They
I can
don't.
tell
They
you,
don't.
I'm gonna be honest, real transparent right now, right? So mine told me what you said. He said, "I actually love you, and I can't handle you like that anymore." My thing is, in the beginning, that's exactly what you did.
You supposed to
You
mop your
you
wife.
handled me like that, and that's what I like. But then over time, it changed,
Well,
and
do
it's
you
still
communicate
cool.
that though?
Yes, and I told you what he told me. He said, "I
So
can't do that. I
Phoebe,
don't
I have
need
a
you like
question.
that."
I have a question because you said something about constructive criticism, right? And we're hearing about what a woman communicate to what a woman should communicate what she want from a man. Can a woman take constructive criticism? Because if I could you handle it if a man say, "Look, hey, baby, your fellatio ain't up to par. I need you to do it like the what's it called right here." Could you take that?
I, I feel like I can. I would be willing to try because I don't want
Oh,
to go no place
so
else.
you
But I
gonna say
can't
it
say
just like
everybody
that?
can.
You gonna say it just like that without your pride and ego and defenses going up first as a woman. As a woman.
Yeah.
Hey, I well,
Take a word.
Some women
What?
can, and you
What?
know what?
What?
It's an actual turn on when a woman, when you say, "No, do it like this." When she allow you to coach her through sexual
mm-hmm.
practices, it's a turn on because it's like, okay, that's a sign of being submissive. You listening to me, and you're gaining knowledge by listening because all you know is how your last nigga liked it.
Right.
But you
And that is
use
the
some.
bullshit.
But see the thing about it is if she's
How is it
coachable,
bullshit?
she can use some of his tactics, mix them with mine, and then she gonna be a throat goat.
You ain't supposed to
Mm-hmm.
have no last nigga tactics, man. I'm supposed to
Well,
Mm-mm.
be
you ain't
your.
gonna meet no virgin.
I'm saying that's how fucked up we is out here, man.
Man, we in our 40s. Us meeting a
Okay,
virgin is
okay.
slim to
Hey,
none.
I'm just talking
Red
about the
pill.
order of God. But let me talk to Phoebe real
Red
quick, because
pill.
you think you about to
No,
run.
red pill.
What's up?
Red pill. Okay, so you meet a young lady tonight while you out there wherever you are, right?
All right.
Let's
Yep.
say in another week or so, after y'all talking and texting or whatever, y'all link up and
Mhm.
y'all get ready to do something.
Right.
You gonna go off of trying to satisfy her sexually the way you have been satisfying all the other previous women you've been with. Are you not?
I'm 110 for 110. Of course I'm.
Now, if she sit up there and say, "Oh, that's not my thing. I don't really like that,"
You a
that
whore,
position is
and I gotta
uncomfortable
go.
because she telling you what she likes. She's a whore.
Now
Cause
let
she
me
want me
ask
to.
you this.
She want
Go
me.
ahead.
Nah, the only reason she called. The
So,
reason
so
she,
there's
if she.
no satisfaction to the woman. She has to be sexually satisfied with whatever it is you think she likes.
Yes,
I'm
because
not
I know
calling
how to
for it.
satisfy 90% of
You
women,
you don't
and in
you don't
the
know how to
10% of
satisfy
women,
everybody.
the 10% of women that I can't satisfy sell their vagina. That's just that's all it is.
What? You know what, real deal?
No, the
You want the
90% I
biggest
got
interview.
it.
You want the biggest interview.
If you an
You want the
average person,
biggest interview.
Let me
And,
ask
and
you
and
this,
look,
look,
Phoebe.
and
Phoebe, let
I
me
didn't
ask you
made it.
this. I want to ask Phoebe this, right? Because
Come
I'm a
on, man.
talker. I like to talk while I'm having sex, right? If a nigga is you having sex, he like, yeah, baby, you like it like that. Is you gonna say no? You gonna say yeah, baby, because he in you. You gonna be lying,
yeah,
even if you don't like it.
Right.
yeah.
Disingenuous. You ain't being real with the brother.
That's
You
amazing. What if you say something like, yeah, I like it, but go right.
you
But
gonna
what if
send
you
that
say,
man
yeah,
away,
I
pimp.
like it, but go a
Why
little
did they say
deeper,
no?
and he at the
Right.
end of his rope.
Hey, MacMaal, let's give Phoebe some headphones with the cord on it.
The coach's
So,
headset.
so if you tell a nigga,
Them
yeah,
cords
I
will work.
like it, but go deeper, and he at the end of his rope, now what?
I don't know. I've never been in that situation, Mom. I don't know what to tell you.
Oh, she'll
I'm
give him
being
the pill.
honest.
She'll give him the
I ain't
blue
never
pill.
experienced that. You say
Phoebe,
what?
Phoebe look like she'll give him the blue pill.
Ah, I've never experienced that, Mom. So I don't.
Never
I'm just
again.
I
saying
don't
because
know.
I don't think women be genuine. I think
Not
not
all
for
of them,
me,
no.
but I'm just saying I think because it's been plenty of times where I've been in a situation and she be like, yeah, you like that, daddy? I'll be like, yeah, it's cool, but you got to move them teeth back a little bit.
Get them teeth sucked.
Mm-hmm. They the
Oh
worst.
yeah.
You got to
Right.
hold your breath or something. You got to
Right.
hold her nose, make her open her mouth up wider or some
What?
shit.
Right.
No.
You gotta fold your
No.
lips under your tongue, under your teeth. Like women that know it, they put their lip
Are you
under the
good?
tooth to cover it up.
They
You don't
Hey,
want
hey,
to
hey,
like.
hey,
hey,
Sasha said
hey,
Phoebe could
hey.
get nailed to the
Phoebe know
cross.
what we talking about. She
You
knows.
gotta do what?
She know the
Take
techniques.
Yeah,
the do what? I'm
you
taking
do
notes.
that. One of
She look like
these.
she know the techniques. You ain't got it. She know she ain't gonna play stupid on this one. Come on
Hold on,
now.
we need my nigga Mac to be monetized. Let's go somewhere else. How was y'all
Hey,
Tuesday?
we're not cussing right now, so we
Yeah,
should be
yeah,
good.
we got flagged last night, y'all. We got to
We talking
hold
about
down the
the
Let me get.
we talking about the
Hold
wrong
on.
taco Tuesday.
Hold on. Let me get a pen. Wait. What you say now? You take the lips and you do what?
You gotta do
I'm gonna
that.
try to see if it
Yeah,
You
works.
you
gotta
got to put the lips over the teeth.
you gotta tuck it in. Right here. Right here.
Look at
Uh,
Phoebe trying to learn some shit. Look
There
at
you
it.
go,
That's the one
Phoebe.
you need,
There
the
you
one
go.
that listen.
Yeah,
uh,
it's a mouth guard.
I need a
It's
banana.
a teeth guard.
Let me
It's
stop.
like, you know, when you play sports and you put that mouthpiece in to cover
Yeah,
them teeth up.
yeah, do
You
that.
got to
Hey,
learn how to
Or
use
like,
your lips
or like
like
when you,
that.
or when you getting fitted for a grill, put that shit
man,
in there.
man, put your MMAs in, shit. You know,
All right, okay, let's go to the next clip. Let's go to the next clip. Let's go to the next clip.
The criminals are shaking that young boy, Jamal White from Milwaukee, Wisconsin, who was kidnapped and found within 24 hours due to the wonderful teamwork of his community. Well, they've now revealed the face of his kidnapper and the name. There's a little to this story because we already covered it, but we'll give you a lot. Let's talk about it. Yesterday, I covered the story of Jamal White, a 7-year-old who is a known person in his neighborhood, and so is his father. His neighborhood had seen him a whole bunch of times riding around on his bike with his dad, playing outside, so they recognized this young boy. Well, there was a car that was mysteriously parked with a man in it, and the man had on a mask, a hoodie, and just looked very suspicious. Now they're saying, and I heard this yesterday, but I forgot to add it to the story. He actually had a gun. The kidnapper had a gun with him. See why the little boy was riding the bike? Over there in another shot of the shot, there's a white vehicle, white truck. He was sitting there for 30 to 45 minutes waiting on somebody to come past, because now they're saying there is no relation to him and the kidnapper and this young boy. So he just was looking for a kid. Weird, creepy, right? So he just sitting there looking for a child to abduct. Jamal comes past, and on everybody's Ring camera in the neighborhood, they hear this little boy screaming bloody murder, okay? He's yelling for his dad. All of it's caught on camera, and they were able to find him in a house, okay? They haven't re-said, outside of the reports I already saw, whether or not the house was empty, but they said it looked like a lived-in house, but they said who took him. Here's the kidnapper, 25-year-old Corey Williams. Now, what's interesting about this young guy is he kind of looks familiar. I don't know if I know him. Somebody that know me going to have to tell me whether or not I know him. But he looks familiar, and he looks like he did it. He looks creepy. He looks like he won a little boy, like he stole a little boy, and you thought you was going to get away with it and run off with this little boy, and you got caught, and Lord knows what he was going to do to that little boy over a course of time. But he is the kidnapper, and yes, the photo I found in my other video that nosy bystanders found through a fan, they had the back of him cuffed on the car. They deleted that photo. Oh, now they're saying that that was him. It is confirmed. That was him. This photo right here, she was the first one, Nosy Bystanders TV, that I saw with that photo. They said that she said that the person that posted it deleted it immediately. Now the news reports got it, and I'm like, they got you. And I want to know why. I want to know why. This is something I would actually like to see unravel in court. What were you on? Are you already a registered sex offender? What is your crazy story that you would take this baby? Let me move out of the way of his face. He has people that love him. Everybody was out there. You talking about boots on the ground? The whole neighborhood was like, we're passing out flyers. They were on it. They found him the next day. I even really first saw it when I saw Facebook erupting with all the posts of find this missing boy. So it's a miracle, but I have to know what was going on with this weirdo.
Amazing. Now, one thing I can say is this, and I'm gonna be very honest about how I feel about this situation. Because I saw the other video, right? Because when I saw the first video that came out only showed the Ring camera showing the little boy going past, and then he disappeared out the camera, and then he got abducted. But then I saw another video where his father was actually out there. The dudes jumped out on him, and this sorry motherfucker ran in the house and left his son outside to get taken.
What a whole
Right?
suck.
At first my opinion was this, when we was growing up, grandma told us not to go nowhere where we can't see you outside that window. But
mm-hmm.
then when I saw his dad was with him, I felt sorry for the son that he had to grow up under a sucker. Like Jay-Z said in the song, your son gotta grow up like this is my dad. Like
Yeah.
you as a father should be ready to kill, steal, and go to jail about your son or any of your kids, right? So, I don't agree with the fact that he ran in the house. It looked like one of the dudes had a gun, but you gonna have to do what you gonna have to do. You're not taking my son. You know what I'm saying? Um, yeah, and that's how I feel about that. How y'all feel about the situation?
Mm. First of all,
Man,
shout out to the neighbors, man, that knew that little kid, and they was
Facts.
boots on the ground too. Like everybody talking about, I don't want to be around people and stuff like that. Think about it in a different context. You was out and you didn't have no other neighbors around, and somebody did that and took your child. Now you might not find them in 24 hours because you ain't around nobody. You know what I'm saying? Ooh, that other
but
information you said about his dad being not too far around and
No,
running
he
in the
was
house.
right there. He was literally right there.
If
Literally. I
that's
wish
true,
I should have put that clip up after it, but I pretty much thought everybody had already saw it already.
if that's true, man, the neighbors need to whoop his ass too. I ain't gonna lie. You know what I'm
He
saying?
literally ran in the house. He was right there with the
Wow,
boy. He ran
man, no,
in the
no, that's
house.
your son getting abducted. You running in the house, man. The neighbors
that
need to be
sounds like a
whooping his ass.
setup.
It does, man. It sounds like something, man. But I'm here to tell you, like, even if the dad wasn't around and that was something random, the way the neighborhood stood up and showed out, man, speaks volumes, man. When they say it takes a village, it really does take a village, man. So I shout out to the neighbors, man.
And you got to give a shout out to nosy neighbors. That's why I'm glad I live around nosy neighbors. See, neighbors in the hood ain't gonna help shit. They
They don't
gonna
mind their
say
business.
they gonna close the curtain and act like they ain't saw a motherfucking thing. But
So,
nosy
so
neighbors,
the
you got to give
dad,
them, huh?
so the dad ran back in the house. They never showed him come back out.
So what happened
Mm,
was the video clip that I saw when they pulled up because it looked like they was sitting across the street or something. They was out there for a like nice little minute.
yeah.
And it seemed like they was there, they pulled off, and then they turned around and bust a U in front of their crib. And they jumped out. One dude, it looked like one dude um pulled a pistol out and ran up on dude, and the other dude grabbed his son. He
Oh,
ran in
wow.
the house, and when they pulled off, he came back out the house and he was like smacking on the car, like you know what I'm saying, like hysterical, beating on the car and stuff. Um, I just say he was a coward, and you are supposed to stand front line for your kids. Although the dude that did it, they were some weirdos. I don't see what the aim was. It seemed like they was trying to go to jail and they needed a reason to go because I don't see no purpose in kidnapping a child. You know, if you got
Oh,
like if you was a p word, a pedo,
yeah.
then I get your motive. But they just it seemed like they just did it to be doing something.
Well, I got an
They
alternative
took
theory.
the thing that maybe the guy was into something.
You said what?
You said
What you
what?
said? Phil?
I said, do you think maybe he was into something? Got tied up in some nonsense or whatever. The reason they ran up on him like that.
I don't know, man. Y'all put in the comments, man. What y'all think, man? We're gonna answer some of these comments. What
What's the
y'all
mom?
think?
But
What's
the
the
reason
mom and dad?
I asked if he came back out is like, did he come back out with a gun or something like that? Like,
No, he didn't
that
come out with nothing.
um,
He literally, once they grabbed the child, so he ran in the house, but it didn't seem like he ran all the way in the house. He ran into the door and
Right.
closed the
yeah,
door. And then they
Right.
grabbed his son and ran and put him in the car. And he came right back out. And he
Hey,
was
Phil,
just like beating on the car and stuff.
Was the
He
mom and
said,
dad
hold on, let
together?
me read this comment real fast. It said, it appears the father was into some shit and they was
yeah.
gonna take his shorty. The neighbors messed up the kidnapping.
yeah,
Oh
Yeah,
hey,
that could
MacMaal,
be a
have you
possibility.
ever seen The Professional?
Yeah,
no.
I seen it
If you ever
1,000
watch
times.
that's one of the, I ain't gonna lie, that's one of the greatest movies of all time. But the hitman, they came, he said, "Hey man, where my stuff at?" Oh man, I don't know, man. I thought I gave it all to you. And they came in there and they flipped that motherfucker through they flipped the whole crib through. And one of the kids,
Mhm.
they knocked the whole crib down from the baby to the, and one of the little girls, she wasn't at the crib. And then, you know what I'm saying? But you make mistakes in life. See, that sound more like that. That sound like old boy probably had a kilo or something. It came up missing, or he
Yeah.
didn't took a little work off the weight off the work. And you know what I'm saying? Oh, you ain't gonna pay?
Mhm.
Watch this.
Yeah, I
Right.
feel that could be definitely a good situation. Like nigga,
Yeah.
you owe us something, and he probably think they want, because honestly, now that you say that, I think about the scenario. Like if I know these niggas, I'ma run. They ain't finna take my shorty because I
Yeah.
But
know these
see,
niggas. But a
so I
motherfucker that
put my
know that, but a motherfucker that don't know you, like if a random person run up on me, I don't care what you got, nigga. My son is out here. My daughter is out
Right.
here. So
Facts.
whatever you gonna do, you got to do it in front of her. Cause I'm
Right.
not leaving my child. But
Right.
if
yeah.
I can see that, if I know them, like if I mess somebody money up and I know they coming, okay, I'm gonna run in the house because I don't, they ain't finna do nothing to my shorty. I know these niggas. You know what I'm
Right.
So
saying? And
I
they
couldn't
grab the
articulate
shorty.
that. I meant that's what I meant, but I couldn't articulate it right. But that's what I meant. Like maybe he was into some shit. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
For him to do that, because that
Yeah.
just don't make sense. I'm with you, I ain't gonna run off and leave my child. But he could be thinking like, all right, okay, I gotta figure this out. They're gonna take my baby out. You know what I'm saying? I don't know, but it's just messed up. Either way it goes, it's messed up. But I'm glad the baby is back at home though. I am,
Yeah.
and
Yeah,
I'm
cause
glad
I'm
everybody had that.
questioning the motives though, because it's like they don't look like no pedos.
Nah.
So it's obvious that it got to be either owed them some money or did something that they had to feel like they need to retaliate over. Because, but they don't. I don't think they understood the magnitude of what's going to happen by taking a child. You just made
Yeah.
that charge a whole lot worse.
Greater. Yeah. And I was gonna ask, was the mom and dad together or something like that? Like, I got some extra questions on this one.
Unless they
So
Yeah, because it seemed like
cartel
it was
or
too
they got some
random.
dip. Unless you, if you ain't cartel or you ain't got no diplomatic immunity, bro, you
yeah.
about to catch wind. And that's not even just from the police. You talking about the
Yeah.
citizen police people.
Yeah.
People gonna walk up and slap your. You gonna go buy a $200 plate from a steakhouse and somebody gonna slap your plate down. Like you got to deal with everything. Cause
Yeah, I gotta
God
dig. I gotta
speeds it
dig
off.
into this because I gotta see where that they find, because they said, if I ain't mistaken, they said that they found a child not too far away from where they took them from. So these
Right.
had to be some niggas from the neighborhood that just did some stupid shit.
Yeah. Yeah. Gang initiation or something. You never know with these cats these days.
Yeah, they just dusty dudes. They ain't want nothing. They trying to send a message the wrong way because they silly.
Probably was in their mama car too.
That's crazy. And they
Probably
mama
left the
car gonna
kid.
get shot up and be
Probably
like,
left the
my
shorty at
mom.
their mama house.
Cause I mean, just think about it. For you, you're not gonna steal a car just to go get on top of dude.
Right.
So chances are that was either their mama car or one of their baby mama's cars.
Yeah.
That's probably why they got caught so damn fast.
They didn't
They
do
New
said
that
they
Jersey,
on.
found the
New
baby in the
Jersey
hood. I'm
Drive,
sure
bro.
they found the baby in the hood. That's what I heard. They found them not too far away. So it obviously was some niggas he knew that he probably messed over, and they was
Mhm.
just trying to send a message, but they didn't think that it was gonna get this serious.
Nah,
Yeah.
you take that bullet for your kid, man. Nah, Let's send the
Bro,
dad.
the
It's the daddy
whole world
manual.
is under a message to all the criminals in the world. The whole world is under surveillance, you silly person. I don't want to cuss at them. But you silly, man. You're not getting away with nothing. It's ring cameras, it's light cameras, it's bro. I didn't see, bro. Have y'all ever seen them forensic shows and shit? The nigga just think he finna just get away with shit. I'm like, bro, you are four angles, nigga.
Yeah.
Like you think
And
you
that's
just
why I
getting the
say all the murders that happen nowadays that don't get solved is because they don't want them to get solved because
Hey,
it's
facts.
too many
hey,
cameras, bro.
red pill, mall. I watch a lot of them shows. Actually, that's like my favorite thing to watch. I hate to even say this. I noticed that if you're gonna do something, do it right, because they need a body to prosecute. Sulfuric acid does the trick all the time.
Sulfuric acid. Write that down, criminal niggas.
Look, he know how to kill his wife and get away with it. Look.
Hey, they fill up that bathtub with that stuff, man, and just drop the body in it. There ain't nothing left. Ain't nothing. You can't pull no sample from nothing.
It's not that, because you still gonna have remains. So I watch Forensic Files and all that too.
Yeah.
I'm like very interested in them kind of shows. But the easiest way to get rid of somebody without being detected is antifreeze.
Oh, really?
Antifreeze get rid of you real slow that it won't look like a freak accident. Where they won't and then on top of that, it takes a special type of autopsy to detect antifreeze. It don't come out in a regular standard autopsy. You have to have a private autopsy, because what they do is they go in your hair and they pull your hair follicle and they determine how long you've been poisoned with antifreeze. See, antifreeze don't get rid of you right away. It makes you sick and then you fade away eventually. So it looks like a natural death.
Oh, that's why old girl was putting that shit in her husband thing. I remember that. I seen it.
Yeah, I done saw so many cases of antifreeze. Antifreeze is the #1 go-to for wives that want to get rid of their husbands.
Yeah. Man. Oh, Windex, bitch. Get your ass out here.
Hey, she be up in AutoZone with a whole thing of antifreeze and everything.
Like, I hope this is for educational purposes only.
Bitch, we ain't got that many windows. Only. Why you got 2 gallons of antifreeze? We got 1 car.
Hey, hold on. We give
this was so crazy. Right, this was so crazy. When you use antifreeze,
ideas right now.
you can mix antifreeze with anything and it will kill the taste. You won't even know you drinking it.
Did you forget what I do for a living?
I know what you do for a living. I ain't forgot. I said, we didn't gave Phoebe some ideas.
Look, he said y'all giving tips.
you ain't got no open insurance policies, do you?
Yeah, but see, by the time we get to Phoebe, the autopsy is already done. So she won't even be a part of this process. And that's why I say the only people that have been caught by poisoning people with antifreeze is the people who have families that was like, no, he healthy. I know he wouldn't just die like that. And we gonna hire a special person to do a special autopsy. If your people accept the fact that you was just sick or whatever, it's over with. Whoever did it gonna get away with it. Because a basic autopsy doesn't pull up the symptoms or pull up the things that antifreeze will give off. And that's crazy. Considering the fact that so many people have been poisoned with antifreeze, you would think that they would change the policies, but they didn't. So you could literally, your husband or your wife, pour me something to drink, baby. You put a little antifreeze in there. She gonna drink it and ain't gonna even know. She won't taste it or nothing. But what happened is she'll start getting sick, start throwing up. They won't know what's wrong. They'll think it's a common cold. They'll think it's COVID. They'll think it's everything but antifreeze. And then eventually,
everything.
Within like a month or two, it start eating on you, and then you just tragically go away.
So y'all didn't hear me when I said I wouldn't have reacted that way that lady did with the man with the groceries. I said he has to come home and he has to eat. Y'all didn't hear me when I was saying that?
Yeah, we heard you.
Definitely heard
you. Gotta eat.
You gotta eat.
Hey,
I wouldn't eat. Mac after that.
Hey, I'm thinking twice about when a woman want to fix my plate now. I got my own plate, baby. I'm good.
Well, I know you done heard about the spaghetti scam for years.
I definitely heard about that.
Is that true? Is that true, Phoebe? Do females really do that? Because it's been a myth. I don't know if it's a myth or not, but do females really do that?
Put they juice, but they period juice.
I've heard a lot of things. I've heard a lot of things. Some have been successful and some that didn't do anything.
You got to be sick as hell to get a bag of period blood. You
That
got to
is
be sick in the head.
insane.
You
Why
got to
you
be
why you
sick in
say
the
you gotta
head.
be sick? Why you say? Well, I mean, yeah,
Because for
but
you to capture yourself
you
while you on your menstrual and
Yeah.
save it, you have to be insane.
Just get a bag of blood and then go to the store and buy spaghetti like you a regular bitch, you funky bitch. Go to hell.
it's not
Die.
hard to do.
That's some
Very
awful
easy.
shit. Just
It
give me
is
the
a
fucking windshield wiper fluid, bitch.
stop
Don't do
cursing.
that.
Stop cursing.
Oh,
Uh-oh.
sorry. It made me mad. I'm sorry.
Hey, yeah. If I see a woman with some antifreeze and some eye drops in her kitchen with
I'm
oregano and stuff
done.
it's a wrap. I'm gone.
I'm done. Me too. I'm out of
I
I'm
here.
not
hope I
eating
ain't
over here
gave
tonight.
nobody on this
You
live
Yeah.
no
tap another one, Bob.
ideas.
Bob,
Huh?
you just tapped on another one. So
Huh?
you just mentioned another one. I don't know if they heard you.
Eye drops? Yeah.
Yeah, eye drops is crazy.
Them Visine,
No,
man. I
wait a
see
minute.
some
Wait.
Visine in the kitchen. Like,
Oh,
ain't
Vasi.
supposed to be in here.
Nah.
Hey, I don't
If
think
you
that
see
worked,
Like I
man, because
said,
when I
like
Nah.
I
was
said,
young,
Visine
all
give you
that
diarrhea.
I don't think Visine worked because when I was young, I drunk some of it just to see what was gonna happen, and ain't nothing happened.
You ain't
you gotta
dookie.
know what you're doing.
You
You
ain't
gotta know what you're
dookie.
doing. You gotta know what you're doing.
Mm-hmm.
What you mean? It's a technique?
Yeah.
Everything is a technique.
No, it ain't.
Yeah.
You slap
It
somebody.
is.
You
But
ain't slapping
everything,
right. Ain't no
yes,
technique. You slap the nigga.
it is.
Slap.
Oh, okay. All right. Okay.
It's not always a
Yeah,
technique,
y'all
Phoebe.
talking to a mortician.
Oh, that's right.
Okay.
Hey, I need to plug. Let me. How much is a gallon?
Look at him. Look at the criminal.
Mm-mm.
I done already told. I done told a couple of street niggas about you already. I done
Man,
told.
I didn't already told her she can make a fortune off this shit.
Tell you.
Mm-mm.
I will not lose my license. That is how I eat. Thank you
We
very
don't
much.
need no damn
I'm with
license.
you
We
when you're
finna get
right,
rich.
Phoebe.
Bitch, you need a
That
license.
You
E-bomb
said what?
fluid.
You said
I
what,
said,
Fairfield?
You don't need no damn license. We finna get rich.
Man.
Oh,
You can do some different shit
all
after
right.
this.
That E-bomb
Oh,
fluid
All we
going
need,
corner the market, baby.
if we can get 12 gallons, we'll change your whole life, and then we just go and
hey,
start
so
out.
let's go back to the tucking the lips. That's what I want to talk about. So what you said I gotta do? Tuck the lips and do
Look
what?
at you.
PB,
You
you know
do
what to
that.
do.
Cover your top and your bottom set of mouth.
She know what to do.
Yeah, do that. And then when it
Uh-huh.
go in, it's just gonna push your lips. It's gonna push your lips in further, so it ain't gonna never reach teeth. It's gonna be
But it's just
tongue
right
and
there
y'all
hurting my
back
lips
on that
though.
again? Oh my.
I had
it's
to
gonna be
change the subject because he's talking about some other stuff. Not gonna talk
right.
about that. So that's gonna hurt my lip though if I got
So you
because okay,
hold
I'm
on.
gonna figure it out.
All right. Put your hand in your mouth.
I'm
Do it
taking
first.
notes. I'm,
All right,
I'm taking
do
notes
this.
again tonight.
All right,
Why
do this.
you know Phoebe got in-house. Why is you teaching her how to treat dude better?
Cause I need
Hey,
her to make sure that he
we
don't
learn
leave.
something every day, right? See, and that's the thing. See, okay, he's still
Yeah,
here for a reason. Come on,
yeah. So you
I'm
stay there.
listening.
So
Hey,
you all right, so you
he's
do this,
still here for a reason.
Hey
when the
Phoebe, I gotta say the skin is glowing off that light. You got a ring light or something?
she got
I
that
do.
ring on.
I see that the skin is
She got a
glowing. It's looking like Nubian goddess over there. Okay.
Hey,
uh-oh.
she she
MacMaal,
she
she got a ring light budget. She ain't got no headphone budget though. We gotta get her together.
I know. I'm gonna give you some head down. Come on, leave me alone.
nah, she put some of that crown
When you
skin
doing
body
your
butter
live
on. I
again?
know what it
When you
look
doing your
like.
live again, mom?
Huh?
Mom, when you
The
doing your
crown
next one?
skin.
When you doing your live again? When you doing your next one?
My next live, I'm due tomorrow. I'm coming on tomorrow.
Oh, I already got to get a new set because I'm going out of town this weekend, so I'm gonna need a new set anyways.
PB, you gonna
Mm-mm.
come
Okay.
on my show on Tuesday?
You send me an invite, I will.
All right.
Mm.
I need everybody's address in the chat. Goddamn.
I
Yeah,
got you. I
we
got you
had a
covered.
good conversation on his live today. I'm gonna get
Man,
into
I was
this. I'm gonna
listening.
get, huh?
I was listening to it. I was listening to y'all.
I told you, Mac. I said
I,
that was your people in the YouTube side. Appreciate
I
you.
was
Thank you, Phoebe.
I was I was in the kitchen cooking and cleaning and carrying on and had it going on.
Mm.
Cooking and cleaning
Well,
and had windshield wiper fluid in your shit.
You ain't in there whipping up the antifreeze, is you?
Man,
Oh, I know what I'm
she
doing.
dropped in a couple of them
I
eye
know what I'm
drops,
doing.
them Visines, man. You know, two.
You know she a mortician, so she can kill you and do your autopsy. That way,
Uh,
won't nobody find out.
yeah, that's why she got her bangs banging right now. You know what I'm saying?
Be like, we don't know what happened to that. I don't know what happened to Charles.
You dig? All right, I'm gonna play this last clip, and we gonna get into it, man. Let's do it. You dig?
I low key understand why niggas just get their money together and just start chasing hoes. Cause having a girlfriend is shit in this day and era. It's especially hard for a dude working in a fucking 9 to 5. Cause if you ain't selling drugs or doing no scamming or got no illegal way to be making thousands of dollars a day, bitches is gonna treat you like peons. Even the women that actually manage to get a dude that go to work and bring his ass home, even them bitches ain't satisfied. Like, come on now. I'm looking up bitches complaining about they nigga playing a game. You mad about this nigga playing the game, bitch? In a world where niggas don't never want to be at home, you got a nigga who is in the house. You know where he at, and you mad because he's on the fucking game. Like, bitch, your life that boring? You don't got no hobbies, nothing you could do to occupy your time for a little while that nigga on the goddamn game. So you gonna make him feel bad about being on the game because you don't have shit else to do. You know what you could do instead of making that nigga miserable and making him not want to be in the house with you? Take some interest in what he doing. Why don't you try to play the game with him if you feel that type of way about that nigga being on the game? Cause you know what that nerd ass nigga could be doing instead of sitting in the house on that game at home with you? That nigga could be at Comic-Con. That nigga could be at a bar. That nigga could be somewhere around bitches who like the shit that he like, having conversations with like-minded motherfuckers. Yet he's sitting in the house letting you make him fucking miserable and feel bad about being on the game. It's just crazy to me. Because basically y'all saying y'all want a nigga to take y'all out on trips, pay all the bills while you don't gotta goddamn work. Also not play the game and sit up and look at your boring ass all motherfucking day. Like, what the fuck else y'all want from the nigga?
Amazing.
Amazing.
Phoebe,
You gonna let Phoebe go first?
Phoebe.
I agree with her.
You don't agree?
I do.
Oh, you do.
Oh my! Elaborate.
Oh, you say, oh my. I mean,
Elaborate.
because he could be outside doing something. People just don't appreciate what they have. And, women, some of them just can't be satisfied. Um, I just feel like this. It should go both ways. And I'm just saying that because, I'm in a relationship. I feel like it should go both ways. If he got something he's doing and I'm going to sit there and be chill with that, he should be chill with me when I'm doing something I want to do. But I'm not going to complain about it.
Like what?
I
What
would
do you
rather
want to
him
do?
be in the house than be out there in the damn streets all the time. Yeah.
But what
Find
do you
something
want
to
to
do.
do?
What do you mean?
You said you was like he want to do some shit. You gonna what do you want to do? What do you want him to support that you doing?
Oh, now this is for real. This here. He has no interest in none of this right here. I'm trying
Oh,
to
you talking
like.
about
I'm
party?
just saying, whatever it is, no, like the podcast stuff, I'm mentioning it to him because a couple of his people have mentioned it to him. You know what
Mm-hmm.
I'm saying? And like tonight, he was like, "Did you just do it last night?" I'm like, "Yeah." He's like, "You doing it again?" He's like, "You really like that stuff?" I'm like, "Yeah." He's like, "Oh, okay, go ahead, let me know when you're done." But my thing is, I tried to get him to watch it. He don't even wanna. He's like, "That's your thing. You cool." But my thing
Right.
is, I want your opinion on it. You know what I'm saying? I want you to see this stuff because I don't want nobody to come tell him nothing that I said and twist it up. You get what I'm saying? My thing is, I'm telling you what I'm doing. I'm telling you to watch it. He don't have an interest in it. He just said that's your thing. So my thing is this. Just be supportive and whatever they do, don't criticize them, don't nag them. Just don't be a nag. Do not be a nag. I'm talking
Don't
more on
be.
this thing than I really do. Just don't be a nag. Just don't. Find yourself something to do. Work a puzzle. Go out. Fuck. I don't know. I don't know. Just find something else to do. Just don't nag him. And then you gotta learn how to tuck your lips around your teeth. So when he get finished with the game or whatever he doing, you gotta figure
Hey,
it out. You gotta keep
you
him in the
know,
house.
you know what? She bring up something that's very philosophical. Like, on one end, she's kind of saying indirectly, you can't make no woman happy. You know what I'm saying? And most women don't know how to be uh, interdependent. It's like they're either independent or codependent. You know what I'm saying? They don't know how to be interdependent. Like, I can be independent, but I can also cohabitate with you because you put a lot of stock in this guy's interest or what he chooses to do with his free time. Like, if women understood, men have what I call a nothing box. We would chill and play our video games in our nothing box. We would sit down and watch TV. We might sit on the porch and drink a beer and just don't be thinking about nothing. And a woman don't think a man is capable of doing that because they're not capable of doing that. And it's like it's an issue.
I want to say this. When you said that about being happy, I don't believe that it's on your partner to make you happy. I think that has to be within you. You
Right.
can't hold somebody else responsible for your happiness. You have to find that within yourself. And I think if you can find that peace within yourself, then you'll be a better person for your partner.
I'm
Well,
not
And I
gonna
think a lot of women,
100%
I
agree.
feel like, okay,
Go
that's
ahead.
fine, but I feel like a lot of women need to work on themselves with that. I really do.
But see, this is the thing. Women so worried about making themselves happy that they forget everybody else exists around them. When
yeah.
people
Of course,
start
you
getting
can't
into
be
that,
selfish with it.
but I'm saying y'all get into this self-love and self-healing and self-ish and self this and self that, then you start overwhelming your mind with self. And
That's
guess what?
all. That's all a lie. But keep
Yeah,
going, red pill.
What's up?
my
That's
thing
all
is
a
this.
lie. That's all a lie. But keep going, red pill.
Yeah,
No,
that's what I'm saying. All that
no,
self.
my thing is have confidence within yourself, right?
Why?
Find
What if
something
you're a
that you like
loser?
to do. No,
What if
find
you?
something that you like to do. Have confidence within yourself. You can't sit up there and lean on nobody to make you happy. I just
But
don't believe in doing that.
But Phoebe,
Mhm.
why do you have confidence in yourself if you're a loser? Not you, I'm just saying in general.
I can't answer that because I'm not a loser.
Exactly. But people that are losers have confidence in themselves, and you teaching them to say, hey, yes, regardless of me being a loser, I got confidence. I'm a 10, even though I'm
You
a
can't.
2. I am
But
great,
everybody,
even
you
though
should
I
have.
am slow. I can't count to
You
27 without a help. But I am a
no,
mathematician.
no, you gotta
Mhm.
have some type of confidence. You can't just have people walking around here having no type of confidence in themselves.
But why have confidence if you don't have nothing to be confident in? What if your whole life
That's
is a
your viewpoint on
failure?
somebody else. You can't tell nobody else they can't walk. They don't have the right to walk around with confidence in themselves because you don't see no value in them. That don't
But
make
if
sense to me.
if all you do is lose, why do you get the rights to have confidence? People that have confidence have achievements and trophies and plaques and what you call it when you graduate, when you get the piece of paper, diplomas and shit.
Diplomas.
You don't just get to walk around and say, I'm proud of doing absolutely nothing but failing.
Okay,
Why?
well, see, you taking it all the way to the bottom. Red pill. You get what I'm saying.
I'm just keeping it
We're
100.
speaking about we're speaking about relationships, and my thing is, why would you be with a Why would you be with a loser?
Because
First of
most
all,
people don't
why
present.
would you be with a loser?
Most people don't realize they with a loser. And then guess what? If you do know you with a loser and you sit down and try to make that shit work, it's on you and you gotta pay for it. And a lot of people,
I
most
agree
people,
with you on that.
yeah, most people know. I mean, okay, I can't even say that. It's a lot of Oscar Award winners out here.
Yeah.
But when you realize and you start ignoring red flags and doing all that crazy stuff, and then you want to sit there and be like, well, I was duped. Bro, you seen all that, bro. Stop. And I'm
Hey,
talking
red
about
pill.
the men. and the women.
Hey,
You a,
Red Pill, you was on
what's
the
up?
right track because like I said, when people talk about that self love and that self evaluation and healing and stuff like that, you know what it comes with that
What's
is
up?
accountability, right? And I always tell people I can ask you three a question right now to put this to the test on live TV. Like if I ask you all, name three good qualities about yourself. Fire away.
Oh, you talking about right now?
Yeah, right now. Name three good qualities about yourself.
You talking to
Oh,
Red or Phoebe?
Does everybody for the panel, for the
I'm
panel, for
Hey,
the panel.
Phoebe trying to learn how to pull her lips back.
I'm se- I'm selfless. I'm a mentor, and I'm a good father. That's three
All
things.
right. What about you, Phoebe?
Um, I was reading the comments. What happened? Somebody said I was too masculine.
No, no.
I was,
I was like,
I was
name three good. I said, name three good positive qualities about yourself. Because I'm a. Here's a test of people about their self awareness. Because accountability comes with that. So I said, name three good qualities about yourself.
um, I feel like I'm patient.
Okay.
I think I'm a good listener.
Okay.
And I don't know if this will quite be a good quality. I think it kind of works in my relationship to a certain extent. I think I can be like a people pleaser to a certain extent. I don't know.
Okay. So
To a
here's the flip side of that question. Like I said, this is why I think when people say I got to work on myself, this, that, and the other, and
Mhm.
accountability is tied to it. Name three negative traits about yourself.
I,
I'll go first. I could be stubborn as hell. I could
Yeah.
be I could be hard headed as fuck. And in certain areas I can be insecure. I can sit here and name that off right now.
I'm a,
Okay. Then go ahead. Go ahead. Renfield.
I'm a know-it-all. Um, I got a zero tolerance for things that I probably should be a little bit more tolerant for. And I'm not as aggressive as I should be with people that do bullshit. Like I kind of let I should be more like, I should slap more people. I don't slap enough.
Gotcha.
Yeah. So
Okay, okay. But see that's why I say that's why I call when you say people gotta fix yourselves and about
Yeah.
therapy and working on yourself and putting in that accountability work, like you said, can't nobody make you happy. How you gonna make yourself happy? How you gonna be healed if you don't know where your triggers are, where your weak spots at? You know what I'm saying? Like
real shit. I
every
like that
team got to
exercise.
every team got to scout and know what their strengths are and their weaknesses are. And what you got to do is you got to situate your positives, and you got to work on your negatives where they become strengths. A lot of people don't want to put the work in to make their negatives become strengths these days.
You know what? I feel like I need to sit down a little bit more. I think I be on the go too much.
Okay, okay.
I think
So
I do because I've never been like a indoor person.
yeah,
I always, and I'm not necessarily I got to be at all the parties and stuff like that, but I like to be out and I like to surround myself in environments that brings me peace, right? So
uh huh,
I don't necessarily want to go to bike night and all of that. But if
right.
somebody is having like a nice chill evening in their backyard, it's more of an intimate setting with like 6 or 7 people. I'm cool with doing that. Just sitting in the house, that
Right.
and
So
we talk about that. My thing is
yeah,
I
no.
got to get outside. I don't know what I'm gonna be doing, but I got to get out the house.
So
I know I
so
gotta work on that.
So Phoebe, I'm glad you brought that up because how many women have share the same mindset? Like they kind of got to be on the go and always do something exciting, right? How many females do you think operate like that? Some, few, most, or what? All.
I'm gonna say most.
Okay, so hold on. I'm glad you said that because in the Bible, And finish the sentence for me. It says, "Peace be what?
Sit your ass down. I mean, still.
Peace be still." So it's like, if a woman want peace, how can you find peace when you always on the go?
I find peace in just moving around and doing things. I'm not peaceful just sitting still.
All
I'm
right, but
just not.
yeah, but
Going
that's my
against your
thing.
nature.
Most women,
I feel
and
like the fourth day, I feel like I've become claustrophobic, and it's like I got
but
to go out.
see, but
I
see,
don't care.
that's
I'm
why I
just
challenge. That's why I challenge women, saying like, until you get to that spot, because that's a new area that you're not used to. When you actually sit your ass down and soak in and be appreciative of the blessings and what you got and everything like that, you'll never know what peace is, because you always got to. I ain't saying you, but most women, by what you said, always got to be on the go, and that's an uncomfortable feeling because they're not
You
used to it.
saying her.
You know what I'm saying? So when a man, think about it, men can sit in the house, and most men sit in the back porch drinking beer next to the car, listen to music all day. There ain't nothing exciting about
Straight
that, but
chilling,
we be
nigga,
at
with
peace.
nobody.
We don't have to be around nobody, you know. But that's a newfound thing that we try to show women that they're not receptive to. And then they turn around and say, "All men ain't shit." Nah, it's like you're looking for men in the wrong places. It's like some of us men look for women in the wrong places.
Most of us, all men and women, we all.
Right.
So this is what I see. This is my observation.
Paul ain't answer
A
nothing.
woman, a woman
His
is
face on
looking
his
for
face.
a woman is looking for a man, and this is my own observation. Correct me if I'm wrong. My observation is saying that women want a man to protect them, to provide for them, to be emotionally stable, but yet let them do what the fuck they want to do.
That's
Right?
Right.
crazy
Right.
nigga.
Men, we want a woman to be respectful, submissive, gracious, and let us do what the fuck we want to do.
Yeah. In a
Yeah.
perfect world.
So this is why ain't nobody finding no motherfucker. 'Cause we all delusional.
Okay, so I have a question. Is it wrong
Yep.
that if no, but is it wrong to like not do something that she wants to do every blue moon? And it doesn't have to involve a lot of people though.
What you mean?
Like what?
Like outside of the house or whatever, something that she has an interest in that's not necessarily your cup of tea, but for her, if she likes doing something and she really wants you to come with her or join her with it, is there something wrong with doing that every blue moon? I'm
No,
not
I
saying
Okay.
every
absolutely.
No,
I
no, no,
think.
not.
I think that if a man truly likes you and he has intent with being with you, it ain't nothing that you want to do that he's not up for, even if
Right.
it's not his cup of tea. If a
Yeah.
man is interested in you and he wants a future with you, whatever it is, as long as it's not compromising his manhood, because a lot of
Yeah.
y'all women like booty games and shit. But
You hear
other
me?
than that, if other than that, he should be willing to at least meet you in the middle. That's how I feel.
Right.
so
I
I'm
ain't
just
gonna.
saying, like I said, I like to be out, I like to do things, right? And
Mm-hmm.
earlier I mentioned like going down east and there's a lot of things to do in the city. I like going to the museums. I like going to art galleries. I like
Mm-hmm.
going for walks in the park. I like doing book signings. I like doing a lot of things like that, right? I like going to listen to like blues, going to some live music and having a nice cocktail, house of blues. I like going to City Winery. I like going to the Ravinia. I like doing stuff like that. So when I say I kind of want to just do some things, maybe that feels too much, but that's just what I like to do. When I say I like to
It's
go
not too
outside, I don't
much.
mean I want to hang out in the hood. That don't mean I'm trying to go to fucking bike night and all that other kind of shit.
So
It's
so
other things to do. There's a
so
restaurant.
Phoebe.
That's this thing that they have where everything is infused, right? My guy don't he don't mess with weed and nothing like that. I've been wanting to go there for the longest. You know what I'm saying? The whole everything is infused, but it's a nice intimate setting. You don't see too many black people when they be posting it up on Instagram and stuff like that. And my thing is, a night after dinner, why can't we just go do something like that and come back and enjoy the effects that we done had from this, and then I can practice my lips over my
All
teeth.
right, so
But
so
my
P-
thing
so
is
so
this:
so
It's
PB,
it's
nothing wrong
like,
with that.
it's nothing wrong, but
oh,
it's nothing wrong. But consider this, and for the sake of this argument, I'm gonna say let's just say it's me and you. I got a job with the city and the government now. So if you want to go to a place where it's infused, I can't I can go there with you, but I can't partake because they random my ass. You know what I'm saying? And I don't know about you. I like my bread too much, and I'm not going to put that in jeopardy. So I would not put myself in that environment. See, sometimes the logic has to trump the feelings. You know what I'm saying? And the ambiance and stuff that plays to your emotions. You know what I'm saying? So much like she said, indirectly, a woman is loyal to her feelings. You know what I'm saying? It's like that's gonna trump logic in 90% of the cases when it involves her. Now, everything that you said that you like to do with the museums and the walk in the park and stuff like that, 90 to 95% of men, every man can do that for you. But a woman will never understand that because one of the first questions that they ask in a man that they're interested in is what you do for a living. So it's like in their minds, they try to calculate the salary versus what he do with things and stuff, and you start weeding them out. But a blue collar dude that make 40, 50, $60,000 a year can take you to those places, but you won't give them a chance.
Now what?
I'll have a conversation
All
when I
right,
get
let's
off the phone
I
because
thought
we
the same,
he's
got
earning
about 5 more minutes,
and
man. So
yeah.
let's engage in some of these comments and see what they got to say, man.
All
We
right.
gonna engage in some comments, man. Y'all drop some comments and
Start, start.
we gonna put it on the forefront. Let's do
Yeah,
it.
yeah. Let's get it.
I'm gonna nag him. Thank you, Bob. I'm gonna nag him for 10 minutes when he come in this room.
Who that?
Amazing.
I'm gonna be like, cause Bob said, cause you ain't no 40 or 50, $60,000. You in the thick bitches. Come on, nigga, what's the problem? Yep, I'm
Hey,
gonna get him.
real talk. I've been and did some of the stuff that my women I dated wanted to do, and as a result, because I'm not with them anymore, I got some of my best first, second, and third date ideas from them. You know what I'm saying? Like, man, it's a place in Northbrook, man, where you can go and customize your own candles and perfumes and colognes and stuff. Great first date idea, man. You know what I'm saying? Uh,
There's so many things that
the
you can
sip,
do, and that's
I got off of
Okay,
the
we
sipping tank.
got a comment. She said, no, I asked a question about what they do to make sure it's not a loser and someone who has something going on. See perspective, you have to ask that person. I don't know what that means.
Yeah, I'm trying to I'm trying to
I,
comprehend that myself.
yeah, I don't know what that means. Be more
Hold on, what's
specific. Be more specific, because I don't understand what you're asking. I mean, my lips kind of big, so what that whole tucking thing gonna be
the,
error. Oh
we don't
no,
want to.
we like them big lips. She got them big lips. Oh yeah, you can lay
Oh
them
yeah.
right down on the meat. The
Hey, the bigger the lips, man, that means that you ain't gonna you ain't gonna put our
bigger the
meat through the
lips, the
shredder. You know what
greater
I'm
the
saying?
trip.
Pretty much,
Amazing.
man.
what
She
y'all
said,
just say. Look at the lips. What?
The bigger the lips, the better the trip.
Oh, I'm losing.
Amazing. You know how it feel when you lay your head on a big old soft pillow.
man. Mm-mm. Every dude like that. Every dude like that.
When you lay your head on a big old soft pillow, it just feels so much better than that little cheap Walmart motherfucker.
And if you really got skills, do it with you got ice in your mouth. It's even better.
Nice.
Yeah,
Ice.
I
yeah,
pref- I prefer Mentos.
man,
Mentos. Wait a minute. I'm writing this down.
Phoebe is crazy as
man.
hell.
What you got, Bob?
What you mean?
He said ice. He said Mentos. What you? I got to go buy this stuff.
No, I
Okay.
No,
said, I
it's
said,
a
do it.
red
I said,
pill.
do it with the ice. I told the people, I said, do it with the ice in your mouth, man.
Oh, you said ice. Oh, okay. Red pill. What you got?
What I do?
Take notes.
What's the question?
He said ice. I said Mentos. What you say?
Oh, he just said
Uh,
so. I'll put you down for tucking the lips.
Yeah, put him
the
down for tugging the lips.
tuck, tugging the,
The, the
nah,
lip
man.
tuck.
Wait a minute. Hold
The
on. I
lip
feel like I
tuck.
got set up real quick. What happened?
I'm taking notes.
Okay, so
She
she
taking
said.
fellatio notes.
Oh yeah,
Okay,
tuck
so
your
she
lips
said.
in.
Miss Phillips said, I asked that man. Hold on. I asked that man what they do to make sure he has something going on, not to see if he make a certain amount. LaVar said females ask for income. I said you have to know the person's perspective.
Okay.
Sasha
So
said she taking notes too. Okay, Sasha, take them notes, girl.
Taking
okay.
notes, baby.
So
I
Miss
like Sasha. I think. I
so
don't know. She ain't got no
so
profile
Miss
picture.
Phillips, every Google is everywhere. So if a man tells you what he does for a living and a woman's phone is always glued to her hand, it's nothing for her to go Google what the average salary is. And then you make your determination from there. You know what I'm saying? And I say this, there was a difference in my dating world when I said I worked at the airport versus me being a firefighter. And it was a completely different realm at that point. You know what I'm saying? Because I didn't have to go on further, or it was like, okay, the calculations were like, okay, yeah, he good. Like it just automatically computed. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I say that. You know what I'm saying? Most women have a general idea of how much a person makes based on their job title when you say what their job title is.
Well, not mine, because mine is unpredictable.
Right.
Yeah, mine is too. I do
But
trading about.
but then
So if you sell dope, just say that.
right. No. To make it seem legitimized, now I'm an entrepreneur. You know what I'm
Just
saying? I'm an entrepreneur. You know what I'm saying? I got my own business. You know what I'm saying? That sounds a lot better. You know what
Right.
I'm saying? But most people don't realize is instead of they don't ask the right follow up questions like how long you been in business, because I know people that when you start your own business up, you're literally gonna have to do some hard work for the next 10 to 15 years to get your business right where you want it at, where you can take that time off here, when you feel like it. You know what I'm saying? But
I
they
would
don't
say
ask
I
those
would say
questions.
5 to 10. When you start getting to the 15-year mark and you ain't made it, its chances are that ain't the career for you. But 5 to 10 years is a good mark to
Well,
start a business.
yeah, but you know what, Maul? And I'm only saying this because my uncle did it in Memphis for years. He worked at the chorus plant and he ran his own electrical contracting company in Memphis, right? And I remember, and I'm just saying it firsthand for what I've seen. He worked like an extra, I say, 12 years at the plant because while he was getting his business off the ground and he had employees, he used to have to not pay himself to make sure his employees was paid. You know what I'm saying?
It happens.
And it happens. But he
Yeah.
still, but he had that other gig at course to make sure he had money in his pocket. So that's why I say that. But then, even when you take a step back and you maintain a relationship, one thing that's going to always come into play is, well, you don't make time for me. Okay, I got my own business. And I'm doing what I can to have my own business, and I'm not going to be able to spend as much time with you because he was on this purpose. You know what I'm saying?
So
So
Sasha Love said, I feel like the only time it's appropriate to bring up income is if he brings it up. I brought that I brought up that it's rude to ask a person about their income.
She was brought
Um,
up that it was rude to ask a person.
I don't
I agree with
I don't
her.
think it's rude to ask somebody what they do for a living, but I do think it's rude to ask somebody exactly how much they make,
Yeah.
if that makes sense. You know.
No, it's a lot of
Right,
Okay,
sense.
right.
Tasha said, but many women want certain income for optics and social media instead of seeing the potential and motivation of the person, then most women they don't bring shit to the table. That's absolutely true. Most women don't. But the thing about it is here's the thing about that, right? Because we got to be careful when we talk about that. Because for some reason, women think income is a major player when it comes to being in a relationship. Men want things that are free. Okay, so when we talk about what do you bring to the table, we're not asking you if you can match my income. We're asking, have you mastered the skills of being a woman? This is what
Right.
we this is what we mean by what do you bring to the table? Because instead of you telling me what you do for a living, telling me who taught you how to be a wife.
Right.
Tell me who taught you how to cook, how to be submissive, how to have grace. Because a lot of women have a lot of characteristics, but they don't have grace. And what I mean by grace is this. I see that a lot of women emphasize the fact that um if a man cheats, he don't love you, right?
Mhm.
When you have grace, you understand the nature of a man, right?
Yeah.
And every man won't cheat, but every man will cheat.
Right.
And so if you have a man that cheated on you, that doesn't mean he's a cheater. That just means he resorted back to his nature. But y'all have to understand as women, if I chose you to be the one in my life, the one I'm gonna settle down with, regardless of what I do, you mean more to me than any other woman you can ever put your eyes on. And
Hmm.
so you have to be as a woman, you have to be stuck in that to understand, okay, him being with another woman is just his nature. But him taking care of me and being exclusive to me, making sure I'm straight, making sure everything we got going on is taken care of, is on another level. Because
Yeah.
that's how we show love. We don't
Right.
show love by being faithful. We show love by being protective, providative, and active on the job. That's how
Right.
men show love.
Right.
Women show love by being faithful, loyal, respectful. We have two different roles in life, but
Hmm.
it seems like women don't understand the different roles when it comes to um, the monogamous part of the relationship. Women are supposed to be loyal. Men are supposed to be providers. Okay. And you are trading your loyalty in for a man that's providing for you. A man is trading his provision for a woman that's being loyal. We have two different things that we are responsible for.
Yeah.
Women want their part out of men. And this
Hmm.
is where we fall short at. Because
Right.
I'm not saying, because I have to clear this up. I'm not saying that you should accept a man cheating on you. What I'm saying is don't leave a good man for following his nature. Because a good man won't cheat all the time. He'll just find something here and there that he wants to do outside of his relationship, but he's coming home.
Right.
Because we don't move in emotions, we don't move in feelings. If we have a side chick or somebody we stepped out on you with, it's not the same as you feel. And that's why women feel so hurt when they find out a man is cheating on them because they thinking of it from the standpoint of how they would feel. If
Right.
I would, if I would, the woman thinking if I would cheat, it's got to be with somebody that I actually am attracted to or I'm actually having feelings for. So this is why they're so hurt when they find out you did it because they think that you actually care. And this
Right.
is why they ask men things like, if they catch their man, they'll say things like, "Did you love her? Did you care about her?" No,
Oh.
we don't. We
Well, that's
don't.
not always the
We
case. That's not
love
always
you.
the case. That ain't always the case.
But you know what?
Sometimes, sometimes the wife get left for the side chick. Sometimes that happens.
But 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 you know what, Maul? I always this is me how I move. If anybody asks me about what I bring to the table, I'm like, not a damn thing. But I'm like, in reverse, I'm like, are you the type of person to help me get on this platform and build a foundation? You know what I'm saying? We see tables in the alley every day, B. So you know what I'm saying. But I'm like, the thing about building, if I'm gonna build anything, I got to start with the foundation. If your foundation weak, it's not gonna stand. You know what I'm saying? A table ain't gonna sit in there, furniture ain't gonna sit in there. And guess what? Like you said, we both got two different roles. I'm gonna work on building the structure of the house and have the outside looking pretty. It's your job to pick out the drywall, the paint and stuff, and decorate the motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? That's why I think of it from a construction standpoint instead of a simple standpoint. You know what I'm saying? And every layer that we build is going to build that trust, is going to build that communication. You know what I'm saying? So that's the way I think about it when people pose that question to me. I don't look at things from a table. I said, nah, we finna build a house. And depending on how much work you willing to put in, it's gonna see how big this house is built. You know what I'm saying? Like
Yeah,
it's
women don't understand like the level of love we have for the person that we actually choose to be ours. Because at the end of the day, if you choose a man that got his shit together, if he handsome and got all this shit going on, you should understand that it's got to be something special about you that he cuffed you and made you number one. And I don't think women get themselves enough credit when it comes to that,
nah,
because if a man get caught with another woman, she try to figure out why. There is no why. This is my nature. There's nothing wrong with you. You haven't failed in no areas, but men have an appetite. That, okay, I'll put it like this. And I said this on Red Pill podcast, right?
mm-hmm.
The same way women feel about changing their hairstyle every week, changing their nail color every time they get done, feet color. They want a different car every now and then. They want a different place. A woman naturally, now we accept this. Women naturally is never satisfied with anything long term. Anything. When you look at a woman, she's constantly changing. She cannot stick with no one hairstyle for over a one hairdo.
Uh-huh.
Name me how many women you see that has the same hairdo and that goes to the stylist and say, "Do it like you did it last time." They
Not
always
many.
constantly changing. When they go to get their nails and feet done, they change the color and they might get French tips this week. This week they want glamour and glitz on their shit. They're never satisfied with one thing for a long period of time. This is
Right.
how men feel when it comes to women.
Oh,
Yes,
bullshit.
you are the one that I chose to be with and the one that I'm going to provide for, the one I'm going to take care of. But every now and then, I'm going to have an urge for another woman. The problem is, women don't understand that. They think that it's a bad thing and they're willing to throw a good man in the garbage because he failed at 10% of the race. Instead of saying, you know what? I got a man that's doing most of the shit I want. He stepped out. Not saying it's okay because I'm please be, give me a little grace when I say this. It's never okay to cheat on somebody that you committed to. It's never okay. But at the end of the day, there's a thing called nature and there's a thing called biology, right?
Mm-hmm.
And when it comes to a man not wanting to be with another woman, it's just as hard as a woman trying to stop her period.
I
It's
was
just that hard.
I was
And
I
I
was
don't think women understand that. If you find a man that's willing to do the rest of his life with you, that's all you need to be worried about. You don't need to be worried. Now, here's the thing. A lot of these women encounter men that's disrespectful. You should never tolerate disrespect. Never. If a man is throwing it in your face that he gonna be with other hoes and ain't nothing you can do about it, I don't recommend being in that space. But if you have a man that's taking care of his business and he Xing off all these boxes, I don't think that you should be looking for shit, being insecure, because a lot of women look for shit and then they find what they're looking for, right?
Mm-hmm.
I don't think that you should do that. I think that you should focus what's on in front of you. This man paying the bills. This man is active in my life. He's taking care of what he need to take care of. Ain't nothing coming to my doorstep. He ain't had no babies on me. So I am going to accept this good life that he's providing for me, and I'm going to accept it for what it is. But what I think is, I think a lot of times women get in their emotions, because sometimes I, I can't disregard the fact that a lot of women's intuition be right,
Yeah.
right? But you have
Mm-hmm.
to fight against your intuition to keep a good man. Okay. Now, like I said, don't be disrespectful, letting shit come to your doorstep and all that. You shouldn't, as a man, if you're gonna do something, your relationship is your top priority, right?
Mm-hmm.
And if you're gonna do something, you as a man should be responsible enough to make sure whatever you do does not ruin your fucking relationship. Whatever it is that you want to do, don't let it come between you and your wife. And that's the best advice I can give. If you can't trust, if I can't trust you, I cannot respect you.
Right.
Well, the thing about it is once again, Sasha Love, the trust lies on two different roles. There is always a double standard in life with anything, okay? And I'm gonna need women to understand and accept the double standard in life. A woman shows her loyalty and love by being loyal and respectful. A man shows his love by making sure don't nothing happen to you and making sure that you are taken care of. This is how we show love. These are two different things. Women expect women out of men, and it's never gonna work. Okay, you're expecting a man to feel like you feel in the situation, and we are just two different beings. And women don't understand that, and that's just the bottom line. It's like, okay, you can find a man who doesn't cheat, right?
Mm-hmm.
To be honest with you, to tell you the truth, the man that you want that doesn't cheat is a man that nobody wants. That's why he don't cheat, because nobody wants him. When you're out here competing for these top-notch men that you want, you are not the only woman that wants him. He has a variety. So when he chooses you to be exclusive with, you should have your head over the heels, knowing that this man could have had anybody, but he chose me.
Mm-hmm.
She said, no, have to be able to trust him. I cannot build a foundation off of cheating. You're absolutely right. But it seems to me, Sasha Love, that you're talking about a compulsive cheater, a man that don't respect his relationship.
That's
Those are
it.
two different men.
That's
The
it.
man I'm talking about is the man that cheats that you'll never find out about. The man that take care of all the business and never let shit hit his doorstep. That's the kind of man you want. Because in your mind, he's faithful, he's doing what he need to do. Although he might be doing what he want to do on the side, you will never find out. That's the type of man that you would want. But asking for a top-notch dude and then want them all to yourself, like I talked about this on the podcast, right? And I'm gonna just use myself for example, right? Because sometimes you got to break down a reality to a woman because she don't really understand the reality of the top-notch man that she's trying to attract and keep to herself. Most men who own they shit, that's handsome, probably, 6 inches, 6 feet, 6 pack. That type of man, right? Which
Hmm.
most women want, right? When you meet this man and he's single, he has a roster, right? He has a woman who listens. He has a woman that's submissive. He has a woman that's sex good. He has a woman whose income is straight. He has a woman that's religious. He have all these women on his roster, right? For you to be so selfish and think that you can compete with 7 women is insane. You cannot outbeat 7 women, right? If you try, right, understand that you have to be better than all these women that he have in his life before he met you. Can you accomplish that goal? If you cannot accomplish that goal, then I suggest you stop asking for a man to be exclusive. Because let me break it down. You have to be the best head giver he ever had. Because he got a girl on his team that got awesome head. You got to be better than her if you want her to get out the picture. He has a woman who has great poom poom, right? If you want that girl to be out the picture, your poom poom has to be better than hers. He has a woman on the roster that listens. If you can't listen better than her, she's gonna never not gonna be in the picture. He has a woman that's supportive. If you cannot support him better than her, she's never going nowhere. If he has a woman on the team that has a great income and she's spending money on him, you have to be better than her or she's not going anywhere. So ask yourself before you ask to be in this position, can you fulfill all these roles to the full potential? If you cannot, then there's going to be a sister wife in the program. And it's just that simple. And I hope I answered this for all the ladies. If
Yeah.
you're not top notch in every, and we're talking about the top percent men, I'm not talking about the average man. I'm talking about the men that every woman chase. If you are not better than all these women, then you have zero chance of having this man to yourself.
Babe,
And I hope I made it clear.
And it's hard to follow up behind that. It's
you feel
hard to
like you
follow
need
up.
to, you feel like I need to have a sister wife.
If you feel like you are lacking in certain areas, you absolutely need a sister wife that is strong in the areas that you can't fulfill.
Yep.
A sister wife, like another woman that's gonna come in and she where I'm slacking and she might pick up on that.
Yep.
Well, what happens is this, right? And this is what we talked about before when
I'm
women and
serious.
men don't be honest with each other about what it is that we're lacking in, right? Because women and men have a tendency, well, a woman, well, if your man ain't stroking you right, you tend to find a man that is. And once you find a man that please that itch that you need scratched, chances are he is going to be in the picture for a long time. If you do not explain this to your man, how can he become better to improve in that area? Same thing with a man. If is an area that your woman is lacking, and you do not have a conversation with her about improving in that area, but instead you find somebody that is, I don't think that's fair. Now, if you converse to this person, okay, this is what I need you to do, or this is what I like, and they're not willing or they can't get better, then you don't have a choice but to share this man because you can't please him or you can't please her. But it's a conversation that need to be had that I think a lot of people don't have
It's
because a
hard.
lot of people don't like to hurt people's feelings. Like it's not easy telling a girl your pussy dry. I'm sure it's not easy telling a man that his dick too little. But my thing is, if you have that conversation and you can't come to a common ground about the resolution, then A, move on, or two, Be content with what you have.
Hey,
Amazing.
amazing. That's all I can say. That's
She
all I can
said,
say.
yes, I can. If there's a sister wife, I'm gone, sir. So a sister wife is somebody that you agree on, baby. A sister wife is not cheating. A
Right,
sister wife is somebody that you agree on and say, you know what?
bro.
I'm
You know,
busy a lot. I'm a boss bitch. I be busy and I know I don't have the time to give my man. So I'm going to accept this woman to fulfill what I can't fulfill. That's all
Hmm?
it is.
Mac. They a lot of these women they ain't gonna never accept that shit because they think that even the deficiencies they have is supposed to still be enough. You supposed to just okay. I know I can't do this, and I know that you got a high sex drive and that I
But
can't
deal with it.
fulfill. But you supposed to,
But
bro.
deal with
But just deal with it, bro.
Yeah,
But not only are you providing what they want in a man, you exceeding your expectations.
yeah,
Crazy, bro.
Yeah, Tasha said that sound crazy. No woman on that. I agree with you. Most women are not on that, but this is
right.
why most women are single
Right.
Once
because
again,
y'all have. Here's the thing, right? And I just want the people that's listening and to really think about this. Think about the expectations of a woman, and then think about the expectations of a man. Who has the highest expectations?
ooh,
Right? So what men's standpoint is this. Our men are happy with the bare minimum. You can't even do that.
Right.
But you expect so much out of me. Like you're asking me to be a man and a woman at the same time. You want me to be a protector and a provider, but yet you want me to be emotionally available and emotionally stable. When you add emotions and a man in the same sentence, you already fucking up. Because
Right.
we're not emotional at all. I'm talking about a heel man. A
yeah,
heel man is never emotional. So
Right.
you're asking me to be your gay friend, and it's never gonna happen.
yeah. That's
It's just
Damn.
never gonna happen.
You want to
the
be your
Lulu
gay
land.
friend, pay the bills, and be masculine?
Right. You want me to be masculine and feminine. It's not gonna happen unless you have a homosexual friend. He can give you that masculine role and the feminine role in the same sense. But a masculine man will never give you feminine traits. And a beta male will never give you masculine traits because a beta male is going to be live by the happy wife, happy life thing. A alpha male is going to be a leader and he going to direct his way. And if you can't get on that program, then he going to replace your ass or he'll be about himself. So
Hey,
Hey, you
women
Mac.
right.
have to understand what are you asking for? The things that you're asking for is not realistic. You're asking an alpha man. You want a man. You want
Hmm.
an alpha man to lead, provide, teach you shit, show you the way, help you, support you, do all this, but yet you want him to be emotionally available. I don't think women understand how crazy that sounds. That's like asking an alligator to jump like a frog.
Or to
They
not
got
eat.
got to
I'm
learn
just
the hard
saying,
way.
women really don't understand what they're asking for, and let alone understand men. I think men understand women a whole lot more than women understand us.
Yeah,
Like real shit, because we know it, we know off the bat. If I want this type of woman, I have to have this type of shit to bring to the table.
Right.
If I don't have that, ain't no sense in me looking at that type of woman. I might as well get what I can get.
true.
But women be in a compromising position and think they qualify for Jay-Z. But they don't want to take on the things that come with being in a man in that caliber. Like
Mm.
there's gonna be some sacrifices no matter how you look at it. If you a man dates a bad bee, you understand as a man this bitch is expensive.
Right.
If I want her, I
Yeah,
gotta spend some money. We understand that clear, plain, clear as day.
it's
But
gonna
with
be
a
a thing.
woman, she'll think she can get a rich nigga and he's gonna be faithful. If you want a rich nigga to sweep you off your feet and make you a soft girl era, you got to deal with some shit. They don't
Like,
want to do that,
Yeah,
and this is where we fail at.
they
No,
don't
y'all.
even want to. They don't even want to get in shape to be the nigga that to be the woman that he only want to see. They want you to. They want you to be faithful to a 180-pound woman. Is that
I was like,
insane? Am I
yeah.
tripping?
Nah, that's a
So,
little
so I gotta
delulu.
I gotta go out here and make $100,000 a year so I can be with somebody that stomach is bigger than my bank account.
Amazing, man.
Yeah,
All right, man. Well, we gonna cut it off right here, man. We 2.5 in, man. I had a good conversation. It's always a treat when players meet, man.
absolutely.
I
Man,
appreciate y'all for coming on the panel, man. And I
Uh,
appreciate everybody who tuned in and that's in here with your boy. Definitely appreciate all the people that's engaging in the comments, man.
facts.
Um, what I want to say is to the people in the comments, right?
hmm
If y'all want to be on the show, inbox me, let me know. I'll send you the link so y'all can join the show and speak y'all piece. You know, I'm always with having new faces on the panel. So if y'all want to speak y'all piece, you're more than welcome to join the panel on Monday or Tuesday. I'm gonna start doing Wednesdays too when I get off work. So yeah, I appreciate y'all. I appreciate the panel. Y'all can give out y'all ats and we're gonna go from there.
All right, y'all. Your main man, Red Pill Crip. Make sure y'all holler at me, man. Type in Red Pill Crip on TikTok, Facebook, Instagram, YouTube. Trying to get my numbers up. We're gonna keep giving y'all that press, man. We're gonna keep giving y'all that dialogue from all angles of the game, man. Appreciate you, Mac. Thank you, brother.
For sure.
Yeah, we'll add Big Bar 31. Always enjoy a good conversation, man. Looking forward to seeing you guys next week.
Um, Phoebe, just Phoebe, Coco Cherry 69 Instagram.
What's your what's it called? They got that damn, I forgot what it's called. It's a fundraiser.
What? Hold on. Sasha Love said you tripping because some women carry 180 pounds real good. Use a motherfucking lie. That's y'all problem. Y'all think fat, thick, is thick. No, I like women I can pick up. I don't want no 180-pound bitch. No, I don't.
I weigh 180.
You see what I'm saying?
Damn it,
Oh,
Phoebe.
you saying I'm fat, Mom?
No, I ain't saying you fat. I'm saying I can't pick your ass up and have fun.
You the damn lie. Your ass be in the gym, bitch, pressing more weights than that. Shut up. You just
No,
running your damn mouth at this
I
point.
can, but the 180 pounds, you need to come down at least 150. At least 150 so I can have some tricks. I can't
Yeah,
pull no tricks when 180 pounds.
Yeah,
he,
We
Oh,
ain't
it's
bench
straight.
damn
pressing.
It's missionary with 180. It's all missionary.
yeah, hard, kind of difficult to do that old nigga squat. You know what I'm saying?
That's why you want to pick me up. I'm too big.
Phoebe, you 180 pounds?
182.
Oh shit, with the two on there. All
I
right,
know that
everybody.
I know that booty fat from the back.
Shut
Yeah, it
up.
is. Hey, everybody, I need y'all to
What you
it's a
say? Did you say it is?
yeah, that's what he said.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh
don't
my.
do like old girl on J shit and turn around with your ass out.
Yeah, old girl poured her ass out on JB panel the other
I
day.
Oh
saw
wow.
that.
Crazy.
I need to go
Yo,
look
that
for
hey,
I
that.
saw
2K
that.
2K was so good, bro. He got to her so bad. She was like, you know what? Here you go. Like she was so
I need to go look for that.
Because they kept saying she was a dyke or whatever. And she was like, she wasn't. And then she said she went both ways. And it was just so confusing to me. And then she did that.
Really?
I'm like, oh
Hey,
my
you
God.
know what? You know what Miss Phillips said? Yeah, 180 on a tall woman is different from a short woman. You're absolutely right. But how tall you gonna be? My height, I'm 6'2". You gonna look me in my motherfucking eyes? I'm saying you.
They live
What is this Sparta? This is 300? What are we doing?
Yeah, that's
I'm
bigums.
482.
Start
You
taking
said
them to the
what?
wings.
You said
No,
what?
you know what we're gonna do? Let's do a
It's my
fitness
height.
thing, man. Let's work out on Thursdays. When we not podding, we
I
should
am
get on and just start
182.
doing some. Let's
Right.
do some.
Only
Yeah, come
182.
on, Lord. Let's get fit as a team. Goddamn it! And whoever don't
Yeah.
get their weight goal, you can't get on the pod the next week.
I'm actually with that.
With my heels on, I might look you in the face. Oh,
Oh
you talking
Lord.
them up? I'm gonna
Who
chop that
said that?
motherfucking tree down. Then you look me in the face. I'm gonna get my axe out, baby.
Right. What
What
size
is
shoe you
saying?
wear, Sasha?
Lavar
Because
was
we
on.
gotta get
Lavar was in my
that in
restaurant
order
asking for 4 orders
too.
of some young guy and didn't pay. Oh, this the troll dude. He
What the
back on.
hell?
Remember he was trolling on the
Hey.
first live. He back. He back. Okay, troll. He back.
All
I'm
right.
5'7" and I did 180. Cool. I'm up slightly right now. Slightly mean your ass 200.
Right. Yeah, that's like this shit.
All right, man. Well, we gonna get up out of here, man. I'll see y'all tomorrow, man. When I get out work, I'm gonna be back on the live. So make sure y'all tune in tomorrow, man. I'm gonna search the web, see what we can talk about, and we're gonna make it happen, man. I
Wait a
appreciate
minute.
all the comments.
You
All
finna do
right,
this
brother.
every night of the week?
Huh?
You finna do this every night of the week?
No, just on the days when I don't gotta work, Sunday through Wednesday. So Sunday, we do the podcast. So Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday, I'm gonna do the live. Just to give my
Mm-hmm.
people some content because I'll be absent Thursday, Friday, and Saturday because I work. So I don't give them nothing for 3 days. So
Yeah.
Wednesday, yeah, I'm gonna incorporate Wednesdays. And make sure y'all tune in to my new YouTube page, MacMaal Reactions. I'm gonna be doing reaction videos on there. Like I said, I don't got no content on there yet, but I started the page, and I will be putting content starting tomorrow.
Gotcha.
When I get out work, I'm gonna get to work, and I'm gonna give my fans some content because I definitely appreciate y'all tuning in to your boy, man. I
Yes.
definitely appreciate it. If y'all want to support my page, Cash App is not the shop podcast on Cash App. Y'all can support my channel anytime you want. It's always a treat when real players meet. So y'all support me if you can. If not, just keep clicking on and watching. Either way, you support me. Money or no money, just watch me.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, make sure y'all
Yeah.
tap in, man. Just make sure y'all hold the brother down. And everybody support Phoebe's Cash App headphones for less. And it's $ headphones for less. And
we
send her
gotta get
$10 a piece. We'll get her some,
Uh-huh.
you know, we'll
we
get
One
gotta
some
of
get
gas.
y'all
we got we
y'all
gotta
gonna get
get
them to
Phoebe.
give me some headphones. That's what y'all do.
Hey,
Yeah, we gotta
hey,
get Phoebe some
her cash app
headphones.
is $ big lips and bangs.
All of y'all
Dollar Hey,
send it
hey,
in
Lamar.
tomorrow, and then he can give me some headphones. How about that?
And $ no teeth.
Extra slob, no teeth.
Y'all are horrible.
All right,
I
gang. I'm
need them
going to
by
bed. I gotta get up
Thursday.
in 25 minutes. I love y'all,
Gotcha.
man. I'll see
All
y'all
right,
later, man.
man. We out.
All right,
All
tomorrow,
Yeah.
y'all. Peace.
right, gang. Peace.
Gotcha.
All right.